Welcome to Void Prime, episode 2, Imperative Buried Spicy. Where we last left off,
Spicy.
Dax finally walked out of the mine with a dead exterminator left behind him and an exhausted Spicy Mike, who then felt nature call. As Dax is killing time outside, pulls up a speeder with Helios, 09W12, and the Exterminator? Great confusion was had in that this new Exterminator claimed to be the Exterminator and claimed to be that the one Dax had already fought with was some kind of imposter. They went into the mine, recovered the body of the imposter? Exterminator. And as they're dealing with what they're going to do, they heard a, "Oh crap, not like this."
Oh boy.
And when they went to investigate,
Oh boy.
not only was Spicy Mike not in the bathroom, nor was the toilet or the floor tiles underneath the toilet he picked.
Aha.
In fact, there was a crater where part of the bathroom should be, and a lot of loose sand and rock.
That's what we're calling it. Loose sand and rock.
Spicy Mike!
Hey, you guys, this is not really what I bargained for down here, so, anybody want to help me out of this, shithole? Literal shithole?
Spicy Mike, you had to go to the bathroom pretty bad.
That's what I hear.
You managed to find a bathroom in this facility, still functional. It seems to have enough low-grade power going that the facilities are still running. And you know what? For a place that just got destroyed by bugs and who knows how many people attacked, and the bathrooms are pretty nice. You're having a grand old time of some real privacy to yourself. And Dax's cameras aren't around for once, which is weird, but kind of nice. And then the floor falls out from under you, and the toilet wall goes with it, as does the neighboring stall. Spicy Mike, reflex save, DC of 15.
Dies
All
in the
right.
prologue.
If he passes this and he's just up there in that bathroom the whole time, I'm gonna be shit pissed.
Yeah, me too.
Locked in the closet, couldn't find the button to open it.
Right.
I have a 24. That's a good start. Rolled a 19.
Okay. Sweet. You take half damage.
Sweet.
Oh,
Half of
boy.
life.
Oh boy.
You take 1 point of falling damage as you plummet into this crater that, like the Sarlacc opening up underneath you. And you feel multiple long, rigid, talon-like forms scraping near the armor of your boots, something underneath trying to pull at you. And it grabs a hold of your leg and starts dragging you down. Spicy Mike, make a fortitude save, DC of 17.
This is not so great, guys.
Welcome back to the game.
Yeah, we had a good game without you, let me tell you.
Oh, and
Oh, it was great.
so that I remember correctly, stamina goes first and then hit points, right?
Correct.
Okay, got it. All right, sorry. This was a
Fortitude.
fortitude save. Oh, that's not so bad. We got a 20, so we're not gonna do so bad. We're rolling all right today.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's just hope we don't
All right,
get a will save, 'cause that might seem like it degraded.
Nice. Okay,
Don't
my
shit your
dice.
pants.
My dice literally rolled 3 1s in a row on my D6s.
We're here. This is the night.
Yes, that's what we want,
See,
baby.
Mike, you take 1 point, reduced from 2
Freaking fantastic.
of crushing damage from sand and rock pressing in on you. In essence, as you're fighting this, getting dragged through this hole, you sort of turtle up and pull into a defensive posture so the armor is taking the brunt and your limbs don't get battered against your own armor inside your shell. Spicy Mike, you are dragged quite a distance. You can't see. Everything is dark, and it feels like getting dragged behind a vehicle, but through a tunnel of gravel pressing on all sides simultaneously.
That sounds friggin' fantastic.
And now I'm going to make attack rolls against you, Spicy Mike.
Spicy Mike was dragged through a river of shit to find his freedom.
Spicy Mike, you are at least grappled. So you have a -2 to your armor class.
That sounds awesome.
Okay. So the first hit is not a hit. Jesus fucking Christ. I rolled a 3 and a 2.
Good, yay.
We're off to a good start for once.
Fucking guys!
So that damage potential, I don't know how much hit points you got, but it definitely could have killed me outright for sure.
Okay. At this point, you reach some large rock formation, bounce off of it. Give me a fortitude save.
Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, we got a 24. I have not rolled below 15 yet. Let's keep it going.
Okay. You take 5 points of damage reduced from 11.
How many? Sorry.
You take 5 points of damage reduced from 11.
Jeez.
Okay, this is
Good
getting hairy
lord.
in here.
You have hit the bottom of whatever this tunnel shaft is. And as the sand and rock clears away from you, moving from your head past your feet as you are stuck up on a rock formation, you can see it clears away into a tunnel opening somewhat, with a small hole and 2 bugs that are wrestling over one leg of yours. You now, for the first time, can respond with some sort of attack roll against them.
Freaking fantastic. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna do the one thing we know how to do, and we're gonna strike.
Before
We're
round
gonna
attack,
use
you
the
can
old-
attack twice
Spicy Mike,
is
I'm
true.
looking at your
at a -4.
token on the screen. Is its stats accurate right now?
I don't know. Let me see here.
It says you've got no stamina left
No, that is
and
not
only
correct.
7 hit points.
So we got. Let's see.
Should
which
be
one
pretty
is
close to
this?
that.
This is
Because it
stamina.
should have
Yeah,
been
that's
whatever it
not-
was
that's
from
not
the
far
end.
off.
It should have been whatever it was from the end of.
You would have had time to rest and get your stamina back because you were in the can.
For the cost
Okay.
of one resolve point, he could have his stamina, but his
Yeah.
hit points would not have regenerated from whatever happened
Yeah.
in game
Okay.
0.
Good. I just wanted to double check.
They're okay right there. That's what they should be. I
Okay.
assume I'm still level 1. So
You are.
Yes.
assuming that is correct.
We are all.
Then yeah, that's what I'm looking like. It's all right. So so I don't gotta move, right? I can attack. I got 2 of these guys like right on my foot. That's
Yeah, you're prone right now.
okay. That's not. Oh, I'm prone. Well, come on. Well, the nice thing is I can just kick. I can use Entropic Strike to just kick.
Yeah.
Do I
You got -4.
-4. Is that the prone, or is that if I try to do
That's the
2
prone.
things? That's the prone. Okay, well, that's all right. We're just gonna kick one then. No big deal. Whew. That is a 19 to kick.
Jesus Christ, this guy.
Spicy Mike is what we were missing last game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
clearly.
Well, these dice ain't gonna roll like this forever.
How many kicks do you get a
This is
game?
a good time for the dice to roll like this.
do you get a game?
Oh,
One
When are you out of
If I
kicks?
wanna.
That's what we need to know. When are you out of
One.
kicks? Like,
Turn.
I get all kinds of kicks. So hold on, I need a D6 here. So all right, so we got one of these. All right, so that's a 6. That's 6 damage. 6 acid / bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning damage?
But it could be it could be
You
bludgeoning
blast
damage.
the
It depends.
carapace off half its thorax and part of its head, smashing a mandible in half. And they're both going to take another action, another turn of actions, trying to chew on you.
Well, that's not very nice.
Nat 20
Okay.
and
Goodbye, Spicy Mike.
14. Does the 14 hit you?
Hit 14 does not hit. I assume that is kinetic, correct?
Kinetic, yes. Kinetic only
That
right
is
now.
not going to hit, no.
And if you didn't stand up, you have a -4 to your AC if you're still prone.
Fantastic. And what was it?
It's a move action to stand up.
What did he roll?
14.
14?
Did a 14 hit?
It's got to be a hit.
See if I got my thing in. If I got my thing in, no. If I don't have my thing in, then yes. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Oh,
Okay.
Mike's gonna die in a toilet hole.
On the nat 20.
Right.
That is
This should do it. This should take care of it.
this is a total of 6 damage.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 2 on the die. You're welcome. And the regular hit was 6 damage.
oh, that's a dunner.
Yep. I'm dead. So there we go.
Hold on, I'm looking at a 7 on your token.
Yep. Because that's because I took 4 left. I had 4 stamina, so I -4, -2 more from my hit points. That leaves 5. And then I got hit for 6. So
Spicy Mike, as you in the bottom of the hole are kicking at bugs that dragged you down here in the first place, this is the first time you realize, as you kick out with that foot, that you have no pants on. Splam!
I don't need pants. Who needs pants?
You've got a boot, but no pants. You don't know what happened to your pants, but you don't got them no more.
So,
I'm unconscious, so it don't matter if I got pants or not. It's fine.
Spicy Mike, give me a will save.
Oh, these are great for me. I rolled a 19 on the die, and I got a 0 will. This is my die tonight, by the way.
I'm kicking Cam's ass, but he is on fire with his dice tonight, guys.
He is,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But I'm dead, so not really helping out that much.
All right. Spicy Mike, you black out. I'll come back to you.
Fantastic.
Jesus.
Blacked out in a hole of shit.
And the lady of the lake brings forth a T-square.
I swear to God.
What is this? 2 hours later.
Are we there yet?
Brings out a
Hours later.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Void Prime.
Game 2. You guys are at the speeder, and as you guys right now, 09, Millie's got a hollow stream feed up and going as everybody's debating what to do. Derps. 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 Seek peace. Seek clarity. Seek derps. 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 Tomorrow
I'm scared right now.
on Derps, I wear a poncho. Derps. 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 Then you see an ad come up very slow, fading into view. Derps.
Is this ASMR Chris Dirts? Because I kind of love it.
I think it is.
I kind of
Where's
love
a
it.
poncho?
Ad comes up. You see in the stars a flash of light and careening out, rocket jetpack on, full pink star shell, blasting through space. You see, as it cuts to, the camera's on a large, heavy freighter that's being careened by space pirates that are just... And the freighter is taking heavy fire. All of a sudden, pink star shell pulls out. Laser blade Lux. And cutting through wings, cutting through blasters, careens around, cuts through 2, splits Lux in half. and spiral cuts through 2 more, lands on the freighter as a boarding party cuts in ahead of her. And then all of a sudden, she blasts a hole through the freighter, jumps through the star shell. Star shell opens up like an Iron Man armor. A lithe blue Lashunta, hair pulled back, ears pointed, pulls out her Lux blade. She takes a single one and then peels off of it with a star gauntlet, a shield, and goes running at them down the hallway. She death dances through all 6 space pirates and ends them as the last one in the doorway looks on at a crowd of 7 frightened colonists. He drops to the ground, and one little girl, Lashunta, looks up and goes, "Air laser." Smiles at her, and the logo of Starguard appears. Join Air Laser. Join Starguard. Brave the void.
I love it.
09's like, skip ad.
I hate when the ads have the timer and you can't skip them immediately.
You can't skip these timers, guys. They paid for that.
I attempted to put in an ad block, but it is not working on this unit. I am very sad.
So, you guys are all at the speeder, and you start heading into town.
Do we?
Do you? You see that 09 is ready? He is not even looking at you guys. He is seated, wheelman, staring ahead.
Well, I mean, it makes sense they might not care as much, but he is our boy.
I know. I don't know about leaving him. I mean, I don't know if the show will ever be the same if we don't have him sucking on that sack and
Suck that sack.
talking about
prime
goblins.
material.
I mean, goblins and gnolls, and I mean, I can't make that sort of shit up on the fly like he can. That's
I hate to break it to you guys, but there's a good chance he might end up sucking on some sacks too soon.
Air Laser missed it.
She did. She totally missed it.
Just missed it.
Wow.
All right, Air Laser, you're gonna have to go back like 5 minutes.
she was.
There's no
she
way
was
you can play it
playing.
again.
According to my stream, she was playing Stardew Valley. So
You're AFK for 2 seconds. Well, those happened to be the 2 seconds that I ran your ad.
It was amazing. All right.
Oh.
I mean, I get that we need to take a break and regroup, but I'm not sure I feel right leaving the facility though.
When do you guys need to get all your stuff back?
Leave, I'm afraid.
She just
For me,
said, y'all kill Skeezer when I'm gone.
That is true.
It's true.
All the
true.
truth happened.
We killed Skeezer when he needed to die. You just happened to not be here, okay?
Skeezer.
Oh, needed dying. Sad.
He had it coming, man. He
The
did.
dice god killed
Jeez.
Skeezer.
Is that
Dice
gonna
gods
happen?
did kill him.
It is true. He did it to himself.
It was inevitable one day.
Oh boy.
What happens when your plot ride comes to an end?
Mm-hmm.
You guys got any way of tracking him? I know we talked about it over a little bit, but
He still got that armband.
I don't know if we could ping off of it or not, but I mean, we went down there and we know there's still plenty more bugs left, and I just
Yeah,
don't
you
ever
can
know
all
get to
give
them
me,
otherwise.
those of you that want to speculate on this, whether the science of his comm can be pinged for a location. Or two, you already knew that it could be, but you guys were not able to get depth, only sort of a GPS situation, as I recall, is what we established last time.
yeah.
So if you run a science check, would that be, am I making that one up?
There's,
It would be
engineering,
computers. Or
physical
engineering.
science.
Computers, it would be computers, not engineering.
All right, give it a shot with my +1.
Oh, I'm quite sure it won't work.
It's definitely not going to work. Your botch was better than mine. Non-botched.
My number's better than yours, but it's a botch, so it's worse than yours.
Amazing.
Nope.
Are you considering going back down into the hole?
Well, I was thinking about it, but I think there's at least 5 feet of dirt between him and us, and everyone knows that transponders can't be detected beyond 5 feet of dirt. So,
That is
Look, I
science
don't know.
right there.
But he might be down a different hole because he didn't look like he was down that hole.
Welcome, Snacks. Good to have you on board.
Are you trying to say we almost cleared out an entire bug hole and he ain't even in the hole? We was in the wrong hole?
I mean, it's a mine.
How often do you get the wrong hole? I mean...
I would
When
say
there
that
bugs
has never
involved?
happened to me.
Depends on how fast you're going.
If Spicy Mike was here, he'd have something to say about that.
I mean... I guess we...
Perhaps
We
could one
just
of you
don't-
bring a transponder that has his location or his last known location. I could hook up it to the speeder, and we could use the extra processing power to see if we can determine a closer location.
It's not about the power, it's how it grips it.
Oh, I think you might want to listen to 09.
All right.
But
You think
fine.
you got it? Take a
Go
look.
ahead, kill, give it to him. See what he can do with it.
So Exterminator toss him his armband or whatever it is, his comm.
09 speeds off. No, I'm joking.
See, I told you.
Gotcha,
This is why
suckers.
you can't trust a sim. They're always looking out for number one because they don't know. All they know is number ones and zeros. They don't even know what a two is. It's
Only
just
I know how to
binary
find them.
joke.
Now you never will.
I was waiting for a binary joke.
all they know is binary, ones and zeros. They don't know about twos and threes. They can't. They're not team players. See, I told
If
you.
you're not one, you're a zero. Yep.
That's right.
All right, I
Always
grab
looking
his
out for
wristband
number one.
and I pull out my trusty toolkit and connect it to the speeder's computer. See if I can boost the signal possibly, using maybe the antenna on the speeder.
Thank you for the follow, crows of the dam. Excellent
Nice.
handle, by the way.
That is
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
Jealous.
Like it. I'm really
Hey,
into crows these days.
speaking of binary, I just saw on my science blog that I read that ravens and crows understand the concept of zero.
What?
Yes.
They understand
Seriously?
the concept of having nothing as opposed
Yes,
to
Humans
they
didn't
do.
figure out zero
Yeah.
until like
Yeah.
way deep into
Yeah.
our history.
Oh, and I got another one. Crows of the damned. I don't know if you know this, but if you don't, here you can say this at parties and be even nerdier. It'll be great. We used to think that crows, when they would gather around a dead crow, were having a funeral. But research is proving they aren't doing that. They are hosting a murder investigation to determine how the crow died to prevent that from happening to more crows.
Wow.
Is that why a group is called murder?
Yeah, because they're looking. Well, I don't know that that's why, but that's awesome.
They're really good at it.
also crow funerals generally devolve into orgies as well.
So if you could speak crow
That's what they do.
and you saw them hanging
That's
around a dead
fantastic.
crow, they'd be literally like, "Well, Ted, what do you think happened to him?"
I think he picked
I
the
don't know,
wrong
let's find
shiny.
something shiny.
New guy's over there in the corner puking his guts out. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. That is, based off this. By the way, 09, his wristband's weird. Looking at the tech in it, it shouldn't be working. He's got two missed connections in this thing that shouldn't be speaking to one another. And yet for some reason it's functioning. This should be dead metal. It shouldn't be doing anything. However, with your check, you do link up, you get more processing power, and now you're able to pull a Z-axis as well. You know his depth and you know his location.
Can I make an engineering roll to map out from the locations that we have already went to see if we were on the right track?
Go ahead. Well, that'd be more like natural science, but yeah, I'll take engineering.
It's only a 10.
It's not really engineering.
I was playing it off as more like a
like a mapping software.
right.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Like making blueprints.
You were within about 30 to 40 feet of the section of wall he was embedded behind. You guys stopped at a room and there were bugs coming out of another tunnel. That tunnel, he was embedded beyond a wall.
Well, I hate to tell you guys, but we were on the right path. He was about
Well, then
30 feet away from us.
We still got a lot of bugs to figure out what to do with.
There were a lot of
Well,
bugs.
We have a second.
In oh, never mind. I
That's a
forgot.
good
We
question.
didn't actually see you throw the sausage, did we? So
We did throw the sausage. Yes.
Yeah, we did throw the sausage. That's true.
he did, but we didn't see him. I was gonna make a sausage joke. I realized we didn't see him throw the sausage, so I had to pull back on that. Sorry.
Oh, the best is that's canon.
Always pull back the sausage.
Always pull out your sausage. That's right.
Always is a strong
Oh
contender.
man.
Well, look, it doesn't sit right with me to leave somebody behind, so we've had a chance to regroup. I've reloaded.
I had
make
not.
one more try.
I picked
I
up
really
the
need a
gun
battery
off
to
the
charge.
fake over here. Got any
I gave
extras?
you my spare, but
You
I do
did.
not have an extra.
Well,
Well, this dead gun's got one in it. Salvage anything out of it?
I got a small arms with some bullets we picked up off of one of those mercs.
I'd have to rest, or I suppose I can go to Old Reliable.
Any good with a gun?
Nope.
Hey, Malice.
Hey,
Thank
hey,
you.
thank you.
Malice. Good to see you, man.
What's up? We're trying to save a possibly dead Spicy Mike.
Well,
I could
What a
be
waste
dead,
of
I
time.
might not be. You never know.
What a waste.
He is
of time.
totally dead.
we know exactly where it is now. Maybe we can go in and we've been out there a little bit. Be a little bit quieter and maybe we'll find him.
Totally dead. Totally.
But if there's a swarm, we need a book.
I believe there was a swarm,
So-
which is why we booked.
I'm gonna make. Is there a life science different? Yes, I'm gonna make a life science check, Levi. I got a plan.
What are you looking to know?
I want to know something about these bugs.
Okay.
And that's a damn good roll.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
Now, I don't know much about these bugs myself,
Well,
but
but Dax
bugs,
does.
but bugs in our world, some of them, they track things by like taste or smell more so than by sight. And Dax is looking here where we got all these dead bugs we done killed earlier. So I'm wondering if we can employ some biochemical stealth. Not so much real stealth, but like biochemical stealth where we rub dead bug all over us so we smell like them and they don't know we're coming.
Season 1 Walking Dead? Hell yeah.
All right. Right. This is
Dax.
historic knowledge at this point.
You are aware that drones, crawlers, and spikers have been studied in labs and by research teams. The simpler of the swarm are scent and sound based in how they sense things and do have poor eyesight. Their eyesight can track light and quick movement, but drones and crawlers have been fooled by not that complicated versions of camouflage.
So
Scent is effective. It's very effective. That's how they ID cast, and that's how they ID like allegiance. However, spikers they can crawl and they possibly are at times bipedal, and spikers are part of a return and response ping in the hive mind, as Sheeran have explained. So they are actively telepathic.
So what I'd like to do,
If the
If
right
it's-
kind of swarm transmitter, a biological transmitter is nearby.
we got a lot of carcass around here.
You have a lot of drones.
Many of them have been blasted by arc blasters. Some of them got a little cooked. But I'm thinking that between the ones that are around that may have got like Spicy Mike punched in the first episode or something like that, there might be a few of them that still have enough whatever scent glands they may have on them that we can work up some sort of pheromone
You know, Dax, that's a beautiful idea. Reminds me of the time Furious George did the same thing on set. Beautiful. It's gonna work. Let's do it.
And then we'll just spritz ourselves down like we got a bottle of Saint Laurent and just all over us and just waltz on down there and get ourselves a spicy mic back out.
All right.
Worth a shot.
I'm not there, but I love this plan.
If you're all doing this, we'll treat this as a group check.
All right.
So if the majority of you succeed in this check, then it succeeds, and you will knock out failures. This is going to be a disguise roll. However, we're not going to base it off charisma, because charisma isn't really going to be applicable in this sense. We're going to base it off intelligence.
Okay,
So-
I'll switch my stat bonus on that one then, and then I will fire it
Just
off.
figure out
Roll engineering.
the best. So
You can just click on the bonus there next to it and then move it back to
Hey,
the
you
real one.
can. Hey, there we go.
nice.
19 for me.
15 for me.
That's pretty amazing.
All right.
Are we all going? Or is
Hey,
just going to stay back?
You guys
I'll go
are
as long as I get
smashing
shower
through.
first. When we get back.
You guys are smashing through drones, and as you guys are going, Dax, Exterminator, and 09, by the second and or third drone, in 09's case, it's the first one he finds, managed to find one of the two glands that produce the pheromones, and inside a drone intact. And so you guys start droning up your stink.
Ode to drone.
Like a mother on the beach in a hot summer day in Florida, we start lathering each other up.
Oh, I'm.
In that
Different-
moment, Spicy Mike knew he just might survive.
This pheromone to your noses, 09, your receptors are getting a wealth of information from this that doesn't mean what it would mean to everybody else. But in essence, this is highly acidic and it's very sharp and potent. Those of you that can smell, this smells. This is the scent equivalent of seltzer water with a punchy, acidic taste, scent that isn't sweet. It's bitter and sour.
It's Diet
And-
Mountain Dew. Shit.
It smells like Diet Mountain Dew. If it was just even worse.
Yep.
And at the same time,
Making my eyes water.
there is a strong after scent that smells like transmission fluid.
Yeah, tranny fluid.
Well,
I don't think
Buddy
that's
better buy
exactly what
all
he
the
means.
drinks after this, all right?
All right, well, let's go get ourselves a spicy mic out of there.
All right.
You guys load up and march towards the tunnel. Everybody give me a stealth check, and everybody has +4 to their stealth.
This is the second
Okay.
worst idea we've made today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is going to get a +4 added to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 17 for me.
17.
Mine is a
19
13,
for
I
me.
believe. Yeah.
Does that get you +4 added?
I think I added it in there.
Mine is a 34.
Whoa.
34!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Holy
no, it is
cow.
a 17. It didn't add it in. So
I am stealthy.
34. Jesus.
I'm treating that as a group check because group
17 as
checks
well.
are just, now that I know group checks are a thing through 5e, I love them
Mhm.
and they make more sense. So
Dude,
you guys delve through your exact same path. And you go down, and your first corner where you sense any movement at all, you all stop and see a drone retrieving the corpse of another drone. And it walks near you, goes, and then grabs the body and keeps going.
Is there another body there?
There is another one it has yet to retrieve, yes.
I grab it and start pulling it along.
Okay. Okay, awesome. All right.
And in typical Dax fashion, Dax is going to try to mimic bug noises.
Are you rolling? Oh, by the way, I need to know when you are rolling, Dax.
No, I can't roll until we sleep because I can only use stage magic once a day.
Okay.
So the cameras can only roll one time a day. We already done filmed today's high ordinance. We got to wait till tomorrow to film tomorrow's. We can't do 2 shows in one
Not
day.
everything is content, apparently.
Nope. Everything's based on feats because, Paizo, that's how you like to roll. So
I need everyone to mute me, and I will give you big thumbs up when it's go time, with the exception of Spicy Mike.
All right.
mute Levi, huh?
And Spicy Mike. Mute him too.
I'm gonna mute Spicy Mike.
And a mic.
Mute me. Mute me.
Where is Cam? Here he is.
I'm over there somewhere.
All right.
Mutiny.
I think
I
I'm
think he can
muted.
still hear us though.
If I can talk shit to them, they won't know.
They won't even know.
They won't have any idea that I'm talking shit to them.
Spicy Mike.
Yes. yeah. Okay.
You fall into hot, sweltering darkness, crushing in by rock and stone. And as these things tear into your leg meat, you feel a rush of cold flow out of you. And is it minutes? Is it hours? You're in darkness. And
Spicy Mike lost all sense of time.
when you open your eyes, you are floating in the stars. You look around and you see constellations of this system. It's one of the few things.
Mortal coil.
It's one of the few things that has been a solace for you, with everything being so new and strange. The stars don't change. It's been a hobby you haven't been great at, learning the new constellations, but it's been a comforting one. Because with all this change, at least they're going to stay the same. And then in your peripheral, you see not a cold blue light, but a warm one. And then you feel your body turn and slide next to it, pulled by the chest. And as you float towards it, you hit something solid that you can't see. You see a little pop of light that is the same coloration your powers tick when you kick them off as a vanguard. Just close enough to see that that warm orange light is in the shape of a feminine figure seated. You see her look over her shoulder in your direction, and you wake up. Roll a d4.
I did not recognize her.
I rolled a 2.
You have 2 hit points. Roll a fortitude save.
I think I got a +0 to one of those. Yep. Oh, nope, fortitude. I got that one. That is a 15.
Spicy Mike on that.
I'm
Spicy Mike. It does seem that the sheer terror of having the floor pulled out from under you did manage to clinch you up nice.
Oh, that got pinched that one off. That was just fine.
But apparently, this brush with death loosened you up a little.
Oh boy. I don't really know what that means, but
Maybe I understand.
there, Mike. It's a mess. It ain't good.
Yeah, well, that's to be expected, I think. So, we'll literally rub some dirt on it and see how it goes.
All right. Time to switch maps.
You did to unmute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Good.
Oh,
I'm back.
boy. Okay. All right. Okay.
Wrong map.
Ooh. Oh boy, that map
Oh,
was
boy.
terrible.
Time to
I was not a fan of this map.
Or put that stamina.
It looked a
where
lot
it's
better
supposed to be.
before. The other level was much more for us.
All
This level, on the other hand, this can go and right and fuck itself.
Writing? Fuck itself?
Yep.
Yes.
Call back right to the back. It's gonna be a lovely little halfling. Shows up and says, "Fuck you."
If I remember right, it was fuck north.
Fuck north. That's right. Yes.
Fuck north.
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
right. You are all in the same position of the hallway. Very familiar hallway.
There's like
And you
4
know-
spicy mics on this place.
Mike, based on the location, is beyond this wall only 5 feet in.
I see Mike relocated. He's already on the other side of the map.
Wow.
I'm all over the place. I'm everywhere.
It's the Micah into the Micahverse.
The mic of it. I want to be the Tom Holland mic because I don't really like the Tobey Maguire mic as much.
All right. Well,
You just spoil the whole plot for everyone.
lead the way and let's keep nice and quiet. Get him out.
All right.
All right.
So now that we all covered up in bug goo,
Don't remind me.
what we should be able to do.
Am I
It's just-
totally buried and can't move?
We'll
Just
get to you.
alive?
I think you've been
Okay,
aliened,
just
my
worried.
friend.
Our problem is,
Oh boy. I cannot wait for that. That sounds
problem
like
is
fun.
I don't know if we got anything to actually dig through this crystal with.
Well,
Well, they had to have equipment around here, right?
These bugs have been doing this by hand, I think.
They have, but the workers weren't.
Did you see any equipment on the way down here, Exterminator?
I don't know, Levi. Did I see any equipment on the way down here?
There was equipment in the main hangar, but
We never
since
saw
you've
it.
been down here, it's all gone. As you recall the story, this mine was evacuated before the swarm came. So they've only been setting things back up.
Well, we got a few pieces of equipment up top. Otherwise, it's just shock and awe.
We don't got eyes on it yet. Like Levi, I might
Know it when you see it.
in any kind of training briefing I might have had. Are bugs known to capture or cocoon or basically pull the kind of thing you might see in a lot of holovids with aliens and sci-fi? Sticky to the wall and
Though, yeah, it is pretty typical for swarm to use their secreted resins to build connective tissue to hold victims in a place, but it's always as a food source. It's never as a birthing source.
sure, right, right.
Okay.
Hold on, I
They
got an
don't-
idea.
Let's get eyes
There
on this
has,
thing first.
there
It
has
might not
yet to
hard
be there has yet to be a species of swarm encountered that uses an ovipositor on a living victim.
metal. Good.
It's good.
Yay.
However, that's an incredibly common rumor and legend among civilians who haven't actually faced swarm. It's a boogeyman story told to all kids.
Perfect. Hey,
Okay.
Levi, any of these bugs in this area look like they have digging claws in particular that we've passed?
The drones have smaller ones. The crawlers are better.
We killed some crawlers, right? In this
Yeah.
area?
Yeah.
I'm going to go rip off some of their arms.
Okay. You now have two crawler, what do I call them? I think I call them sights.
Okay, so
Sickles, two crawler sickles.
Now look, if they can dig, we can dig.
How far do we got to go?
I think it's just right up there.
Because I got a much worse idea.
Around the corner, and it might just be some organic material we need to get.
I got a much worse idea.
So let's just get
Those are
eyes
the
on it.
best kinds of ideas.
I was thinking, and I know this is going to be detrimental to figuring out what's going on with that bullshit imposter. That's a perfectly non-functional, mostly synth body we got up there, which means he's strapped full of parts, electrical wires, and things that go boom if you wire them just right. And while I hate to use our power source, because we was going to use to figure out what's going on with this bullshit to begin with, but if we was to take that crystal, elf crystals we called it for Spicy Mike, the core, and we was to use the core as a power source, we could take the parts from the imposter exterminator, rig ourselves up an explosive device to blast through the side of there much quicker.
You know, he's only 5 feet deep. You already killed one friend of yours today. Maybe we should keep it to that level.
Now I didn't kill no friends.
You thought you did. Anyways.
Now
let's
let's kill.
hold it back as a plan B. I would like to find out who that guy is. So if we can do it without blowing him up, I prefer that.
I think you're going to find it's going to take a while to dig with them
Right.
sickles, but let's
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and
sneak
use
head around the
those.
corner and get eyes on this wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, let's get on up there, 09.
Oh, I already threw my sausage once.
That's right.
Ah,
You threw what?
You look back and he's still around the corner. He hasn't come around.
A 23 perception check to see if I could peek around the corner and get a look at the wall we have triangulated his position of being behind.
yes. As you're looking at that wall, you see there is
A lot of
stuff
food, dude.
oozing out of the cracks in a partially damaged wall. There appears to be a hole in the wall that is 1.5 feet in diameter. That's partially shattered. And this is just oozing all down the side.
Now look, when we get Mike, we're gonna have to stink him up too.
Oh,
You got an extra one?
I think he's
Why?
gonna be stinky.
I have a feeling he's going to stink worse than anything we could rub on him.
Yeah, we got to get him out of this room. So he's
By
got to
what I'm
the
looking
right
at,
way.
guys, I don't think we need to worry about explosives. That wall looks like we can get through it. We just need to be quiet.
All right, so you think an energy ray will
Give
bust
me
through it?
a stealth check, everybody, one more time.
Okay.
2 crawlers are looking in your direction.
Oh, I needed that.
Oh yes.
You
And I
called
got
that plus four?
on that.
Yeah, if I got a plus 4, then
25.
I'm a
25
15.
as well.
I will make a
These-
stealth check if I decide to move.
Agreed. I like how 09's chilling back there.
Yep.
This crawler,
I'm amazed he's even there. I'm surprised he's still not on the speeder.
I am too.
He has survival
Me too.
protocols.
detaches an egg and brings it over to here. This one moves over and grabs another egg and does the same thing.
As soon as he leaves the egg, I'm gonna do a quick army low crouch, just hurried run.
I'll follow him.
Do my
Okay.
best Gears of War run straight up to this this hole.
Tuck in back behind here.
Yeah.
Behind this egg sack, I guess.
Now that you're close, you can see the shape of the bottom of a boot.
Oh, there he is. Better not be dead.
That's just his boot.
Is that an Ed
As soon as I
Sheeran
grab
song?
his boot,
Is that the shape
just in
of you?
case. Just in case, as soon as I grab his boot, I'm gonna cast Stabilize,
Okay.
Nice.
just as a precaution, and kind of eyeing up with Exterminator. Gonna time out a pull with the boot. The two of us
Oh,
working
boy.
together.
I'll use the sickles and see if we can make some work happen.
Use a combat knife to do a little work too if we need to loosen it up some. Oh, the toilet's there.
There's the fucking toilet.
Pull him out, and then broken ceramic of almost a whole toilet is here.
Oh, God.
Get him over your shoulder. Let's get him out of here right now.
Hey,
Just
guys.
put him over
sorry,
his shoulder and go.
You
Sorry,
yank
got
him
my
out.
kibbles and bits out right now. I
You guys-
apologize.
Exterminator, Helios, each of you have a hand on a boot,
Mhm.
and emerging from the not cool is 2 hairy legs. And then more of Spicy than you wanted to see today.
Oh yeah, that's him.
And then from the waist up, the rest of his armor. You see the tattered remains of pants dangling around his ankles and calves.
Mike, rub this on you. Toss him a sack.
Yeah,
Rub this sack on you,
suck that
Mike.
sack, old man. Dax whispers across the cave, suck that sack.
Well, I've heard a lot about you, Mike, and you're everything I thought you would be. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Because you're so close and you are all trying to be quiet anyway,
Yeah.
right here, you note that under these crystals with the resin, you spot bodies.
Who's that over there?
We gotta come back here and clear this shit out anyways. Let's get out now.
There ain't
Take a
no
look at
more
what's going
room on the speeder.
I'm gonna take a look.
While he's taking a look, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I-
just drag Mike to the
You see,
and
Any
Helios,
ID?
this is what I'm talking about. I tell him not to open fucking doors. This is what he does, and then he dies, and you want to blame me.
dragging Mike myself, and then he over to the side.
I'm just gonna look real quick, see if there's any ID, and then I'll take the weapon, and then we'll back out.
Okay. You don't see weapons or bags. Those have been taken. This person, however, is a male Lashunta, and the other one is a female Vesk.
Do they look like miners, or do they look like adventurers?
No.
Okay.
They are marauder. They're mercenaries. They look mercenary. They look like hired muscle.
Any insignia or anything that would, make
It's
them
all
stand out?
piecemeal. There's no symbol. There's no Well, they have tattoos, but no tattoo stands out as denoting a specific allegiance.
Levi's, I'm waiting for him, just glancing over with a natural 20 perception check. Are these the guys we blew the hell out of the other day?
No.
Okay. Look similar? Or I mean, they
Similar.
were-
Similar in the sense that they look like freelancers.
Hey, Exterminator, those might be the same sons of bitches who Corpo's hired to set these fucking bugs in here.
All right. Well, fine.
All right.
We'll leave them where they lay.
Well, come back. We gotta clear this place out for the job anyways, right? So come on.
Oh yeah, let's get out of here.
All right.
Okay.
Drag Mike.
Everybody make
Come on, Mike.
a final stealth check. This
yeah.
time, you guys
Die
have a
hard.
+2 because the pheromones are starting to wear off.
20 for me. Dirty 20.
Makes it a 15 for me then.
I got a
Natural
20.
20.
Natural 20 for Spicy Mike.
Yeah.
That's what happens
So
when you don't wear
goddamn
pants.
smelly.
Thanks, Litching Hour.
Litching Hour.
Witching hours here.
Hey.
The first
Yeah.
line for the raid they hear is Pan going, "That's what you get when you don't wear pants." Pan,
It's all
thank
net
you.
20s.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
man.
I'm
Yeah.
here for the Raiders.
I'm
Going
here
on,
for
Litching
the
Hour
Raiders and no pants.
crew.
Raiders.
Sure talking it. Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't
That is so
love that
true.
phrase as much as I do.
Oh, it's so good.
Raiders, you have arrived for our Starfinder game. The guys have just pulled Spicy Mike out of a bug sinkhole through a mine wall where he was pulled down from an upper level while he was on the toilet. He has no pants, and they're getting him out of here because they've covered themselves in bug stink just to elude the bugs inside the mine.
Because we're out
And
of spell slots.
Yes,
Yeah.
because they're out of spell slot.
The shit out of us.
Just as I'm dragging Mike along over the entrance, I'm gonna pull out my last mega vitamin and just like clap it right over his mouth. Like, here, swallow this. Trust me. You will heal 1 hit point.
Nice.
Hey there, Mike. This guy's showing you one of those weird rock things. The little tiny rocks. They just say eat them.
Oh, have I ate these before? I don't remember.
No, you never
think
ate
I
these before.
I never ate these.
A vitamin, man.
Vitamin? Like
I've done more
like
shit in my life. Let's do it.
Mike, does he mean like a minotaur? What's he talking about?
I don't know. It's fine. It seems to be okay. They just pulled me out of the thing. They wouldn't want to kill me now, right?
Guess not. Oh my god!
What a great quote.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Big bunker.
Best ones.
God, that Pathfinder game.
It went
Well,
off the rails.
that'd be one of my characters, y'all.
Yep.
Yep. You can find that episode on YouTube.
Wow, Debbie.
Yeah, and that was all.
Because-
thanks to,
Bravo, Debbie. Bravo.
all
Because
thanks
if there's
Wild
going to
Magic
be
Months
a
comment.
YouTube episode that is our most viewed, it's that one.
Probably. Most likely.
Oh.
It's like 2,000 views or something on it. I don't know. It's
With a final stealth check that, as a group, you passed.
Thank God.
You get outside. It takes a while. You are cautious. You are passed by an additional 5 drones that are pulling corpse duty. And by the time you pass the last one, it is one you have passed before, and it doesn't even clock you. It simply, without looking at you, moves out of your way immediately to the correct side of traffic in the hallway to allow you to pass.
Nice. Captain Carrion's here. Hell yeah.
Captain!
The friggin' cat.
Captain, I am honored. Thank you, sir. So,
Whew, I can't believe
you have
that worked.
made it outside.
Mike, before we head out here, you better put on some fucking pants, man.
Yeah.
Probably summon that locker over there.
Anybody got a beat on a robe or something around here? I could really use something. That'd be nice.
I'm gonna go over to one of the lockers
That'd be
that's
a
been over
towel.
here and see if there's a jumpsuit or something.
All right. Give me a search check.
Didn't we have an extra second skin laying around?
We did actually.
You.
Where are we considering a search check? Is that a perception, I assume?
We talked about that. That was a whole thing, wasn't it?
I forgot.
I think we
Yeah.
ended up settling on
Thing.
perception because like there's nothing else that really.
There's
How about
nothing
a
like
flat
it.
19?
Flat
Natural
19.
19. Oh, yes. Plus 0 bonus, baby.
You find at least 2 minor uniforms that are a jumpsuit, covers the whole body. You, in addition, find a pair of rugged pants that are a version of the same color palette from this corporate set, and also you find a Dr. Bailey brand acoustic guitar.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, I didn't expect to find that. That's gonna be nice. Tune that thing up later.
Oh, and Levi, just as a side note, I can open the group loot in the group journal, but I don't think we can edit them.
I will make that doable.
I can open it, but I cannot see it.
Just a
How
reminder.
strange is
Be
that?
edited by
Group loot for me is
all
blank.
players.
Just a reminder there. Don't open any doors that ain't been opened. Who knows what's still behind some of them?
Yeah, no doubt.
So I
Mike,
went
you
and
want a
made
jumpsuit
this
or
for
you
you
want
guys,
pants?
but then I didn't make it so you can make changes to it. 'cause I'm a
anything
dumb.
that covers up the giblets. I'm gonna do that. So
This looks your style. And I toss him just like the pants by themselves.
perfect. That's perfect. I'm gonna throw
Hey,
these
Mike!
out soon anyway, so it's
Mike!
fine. Don't matter what they look like.
This is exactly what the dwarves of Holic region, the mountain dwarves, would wear.
Yeah. You know, I remember what these look. These look just like some guys I used to know. They were like short guys. They were broad. Yeah, never mind. It's just that they remind me of something. Never
Talking about
mind.
some goblins again.
No, he's talking about the short broads.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just talking about. I'm a little, I'm a little tired from being
I knew
buried
the
under
short
a
broad
pile of
ones.
shit.
Yeah, I'm a little
It's been
tired
a
from
few.
digging you out of that pile of shit.
You
Hell,
know,
wait,
Nine,
by the
you're
way.
thinking, what do you want to do?
yeah, that's
All right.
to
Perhaps
thanks
this
for
room
pulling
here
me out of the pile.
is this water tanks.
Oh, he opened the door. Damn
Yes.
it.
Wonderful. I hose myself off.
Oh, that looks like a great idea. I would like to do that as well.
I'm gonna definitely get in on that.
I drag a
All
hose
right.
out and I start spraying that man Spicy before he even says that from a distance. Because my olfactory sensors
hey.
say he stinks.
I just caught
You
Exotic
don't-
Butter saying nice stuff. Thanks, Exotic.
It is really
Thanks.
nice.
Hey, if you don't mind, could you get this side too? This side back here is pretty. That was pretty right.
Oh,
I'd
You
like
can
you to
wash
help
your
me
own
out with
ass.
this.
Thank you.
Just spray this direction. I'll move it around. It's
I
fine.
am not doing that. I risked mine just to save you. You're welcome. I haven't heard a
It's
thank
a-
you yet.
It's a damn
Oh,
shame we're
yeah.
out of film for the day
Hey,
because this
hey,
be some
thank you
quality
guys.
food
I
right
really
here.
appreciate it. It's super nice of you all to come back because, I really had to go and I couldn't really stop it. So I figured it was better to keep it away from you guys. But then there was a hole and bugs and totally unexpected. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. In the long run, you got it way closer to us than I think you actually anticipate. So,
Oh,
thanks.
well, yeah.
Helios,
well.
by the way, that's 09.
Hey, guy. Hey, fellas. Nice
Yeah.
to see you.
And he figured out where you were in the
sorry.
wall.
Sorry we got to meet on these terms, but I do appreciate it.
Yeah, they did a hell of a job piecing some things together, getting me here, helping us clear out
Yeah,
that
that's-
path.
Yeah,
Good
and,
dudes.
we could offer you a tent to
That's,
sleep in for the night, but use that getting you too.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
you know.
And my sausage.
All right,
What's
look,
that?
I got a little
Sorry
something
about
that'll
your
help us
sausage,
here. Dax is going to go over to an empty area here inside the hangar.
Okay.
And he's going to bust out his mobile hotelier.
Okay.
The
Well, I'm gonna get
Mobiles.
that dog out.
the mobile star tent,
Thing.
which he can hook up to his 100 charge battery that he lugs around.
Yes, he does have that.
Power this baby for several hours if needed. But probably will not only be needed for the 8-hour rest we got to do.
How
Yeah.
big is this tent?
Yeah, how about we go somewhere else and rest?
It's actually
Well,
the same
I posted that here.
size as a mass-produced tent. It's not any bigger
Yeah.
than the regular
This is
tent.
only like a 20-minute drive from town, boys. We could just go back and kick back
I'm gonna-
somewhere not dangerous.
Exterminator's gonna grab a chunk of the crystal before we leave. Just to have
Just crystal from the mine?
the purple shit we've been seeing, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get the fuck
I mean-
out of here.
If
We
you guys
can go
have
As you're
back.
a-
leaving
but-
Spicy Mike, you can see as you approach this speeder that's parked outside that looks beat to hell and is coughing out
Hey,
intermittent black smoke. There
Oh,
is laying across the
wow.
back of this speeder, dead exterminator.
What?
and a very good boy.
So,
Yeah,
I give him the wrong.
We got to get him out of the office. We put him back in the office.
Oh, that's right.
So Dax will go retrieve him from the office with his psychokinetic hands, is to not actually have to touch this hideous rodent, but also caress it to make it happy.
Yeah, Mike. Not sure who the hell that guy is, but we're gonna find out. Sure as
Yeah,
hell
that's
wasn't me.
odd.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Hold on. So was the guy that I saw before I fell in the hole, was that you, or was that that guy over there? Which one of you is the guy? Wait a minute. Which one of you is the guy? I don't matter. I like you better now anyway. You pulled me out of a shithole, so we're fine. We're good. Forget that other guy.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll figure him out.
And Mike, this like one of the times you saw one of them doppelgangers.
Oh yeah, I remember. that.
Yeah, they can read your
just like,
mind and
just make you look like anything. So
yeah,
wait a minute.
dangerous.
Hey, I look at him. What number am I thinking of?
7.
You think it's 69, dude. That's what you always say.
No, but that was my second choice.
You got a backup? Why'd you have a backup?
You know, you always go to one, and then you're like, nah, that's the obvious one. Don't pick that one. So,
Going that. Oh, so you went to 69
Jerry's-
first.
jury's still out on this guy.
09 is yours.
Find out.
All right, let's get out of here.
Well,
Redneck hood sled, nice.
Amazing.
Love
He's
it.
gonna make me ride on it.
amazing.
Yep.
So,
This is a 2-person speeder. I don't know if you've looked around, but we have more than 2 people.
Yeah, we got
Noticed
some work
that
to do.
too.
It's fine. I like the wind in my beard sometimes. You know, it's a nice, nice sensation.
it's 20 minutes.
Plus, you probably
your mouth
guys probably
closed.
still don't want to be too close to me for a while, probably, if I had to guess. So it's gonna be fine.
We got a proposal for you boys. So,
Yeah.
we got to bring this rodent back, drop it off, but he still wants you to clean out the mine to soak you back in town, yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we all need to rest for an evening. It's been a hell of a day. We got a ship just outside of town. The crew of that ship's wrapped up in all this shit. I don't know exactly how, but after we drop off the rodent, what do you guys think about going back? Maybe comparing notes with some of the crew back on our ship and spending the night, then we can come back here and try and clean out this goddamn mine.
Charging my batteries would be nice.
Tell
Sounds
you
like
anything
plan
with
to me.
any sort of
Sounds like
climate
a good idea.
control, I'm gonna
I
be
mean-
happy with. So
That sounds pretty good compared to paying some sort of fee to sleep in some rundown rat hole for a night.
I mean, you might have to sleep on the floor. I don't know if the Bogart's got the rooms, only kind of just briefly walk through the ship and
Yes, the captain may charge you a fee. I don't know. Is she going to charge us a fee?
I'll have to ask. I don't know.
oh god, is that the ship we're talking about?
Yeah,
here?
she's unfortunately light on a few crew that got aced by some of the mercs who were planting these bugs down here that 09 and I ran
There you
into.
go.
Turns out that whole mine that we saw connects to this mine you guys were in down there. So whatever they were doing, some
right.
corpos we think put them up to it, trying to.
Mike, Bogart is one of them fairy goblins. Is what that is. Bogart
You
is.
know, I got fond memories of a Bogart, so I'm good with it. I think I'm gonna stick with it. I
like it.
What kind of goblin he is?
Kind of weird looking shit, but I like it. I like weird.
Let's go take a look.
That
It's
goblin
bad.
is all right.
All right,
That hook for Mike is never going to get old for me.
Oh, it's so good.
let's get this Yusoki back, his little pet, and take care of the rest.
Let's get him back to Snip. At least we'll get payment.
Here you go, Mildred.
And then you start dragging the redneck hood sled behind the speeder made out of an oversized water tank. In essence, Spicy Mike is crammed into this water tank. And who else is in this water tank?
Probably the dead exterminator.
The dead exterminator and Spicy Mike are in the. It's not comfortable, Mike, but you're getting
All
there.
right. I still
How many
like that
people can
there's
ride
4
on a
people
speeder?
on a 2-person speeder. That's what I like.
This speeder looks like the one person in, pick any island in the Caribbean. You guys are the one guy with a motorcycle that has 5 friends that trying to go from one part of Hispaniola to the other part of Hispaniola. And there's like 6 of you on this motorcycle.
Dex and our
Really?
holding hands, leaning
Yeah.
across.
Yeah.
You know,
Get back on the sled.
we're just like A-framing it up there.
Millie is having to go slow, so all of you are potentially falling off and taking falling damage. But
Nice.
at cruising speed, within a half an hour, you are pulling in to Scratchy Cynthia, the mining colony town.
Right.
On this end, as you're entering the town, guys, you see the city sign has carved into it badly the word Scratchy over Cynthia. When you pull in, you can see the ship Helios has described. It's actually hard to miss it. It's the largest ship that's parked outside of Cynthia. There are 2 more ships. Well, good night, Exotic, and thank you for lurking. We love lurking. I lurk as
Very
well.
much appreciate that.
We especially love lurking when Air Laser misses the special thing written for her.
Yeah.
The entire thing that we made for her, especially. Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry about
That's
it.
amazing.
So, you pull into Cynthia, and you do notice one of the ships next to the Bogart is an all-white, smaller Panacorp transport ship. And outside of the Panacorp pod that 3 of you actually visited and shopped at, you see 2 fully armed, all-white Panacorp soldiers from their own private security firm.
Oh, looks like corporate's here.
Yeah. Well, wonder what they're
Are they
up to.
coming back for you there, Exterminator?
Doubt it. I'll work for them.
I thought she was one of them boys for one of them corps. Is that not the right one?
Yeah, Tim Star. You know.
Ah, Tim Star, that's right.
Panacorp seems to control most of this town from what I've been seeing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice enough. You know, shitty products, but nice
And Millie has powered down. Parker, wherever you want to put her. And you guys have reached the outside of the Cynthia Core Co-op.
Thanks for getting us here, you old firecracker.
Yeah, not too bad. All right. Let's see. Let's take Bonk. Is that his name? Bonk, right? Let's take him into
Yeah.
Stitch or Scritch or whatever his name was.
Snip.
Snip. There it is.
Yeah, I got Bonk in my psychokinetic hands. And we'll take him on in there. See Snip.
Hey, thanks
Oh,
for the bits.
thank you, Lich.
Thanks, Lich.
Ah, thank you. That's
Space
for some
motherfuckers.
space motherfuckers. That's right.
As you walk in,
That's right.
Bonk starts to wriggle in your psychokinetic hands.
Oh,
And for
oh,
something, for a Soko this large and fat and greasy, he's squirrely.
I'm gonna bring in a second kinetic hand to try and hold him in place.
Oh, I hear him. Oh, my baby Bonk. Oh, and you see
I
giant.
set him on the counter, you know, so he can hop over there and.
As you say him on the counter, he takes up a sizable amount of counter space.
That's fine.
And he immediately squirms himself off, and you hear a wet on the opposite side, like somebody just took a giant bag full of Jell-O and slammed it on a concrete floor.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Captain Kyrian. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I very much appreciate that.
And he slams on the floor. He's like,
Very nice.
"That's my baby Bonk. Oh, that's my good boy. That's my good boy." And you hear, "Meow." You look over the counter, and Bonk completely obscures all of Snip. All you can see is safely outstretched so as not to hurt Bonk, the cybernetic hand with the scissor blades. And then you see a tiny little rat hand touching his side and then reaching up and scritching in his blue hair blossom.
Yep, that one. Some nasty stuff there.
Oh, I'm good boy. Oh, that's my Bonk. Okay. And then
He was a
get him off of me. Get him off of me.
holed up in an office room, real tight, like waiting for them bugs to go
Yeah,
away.
okay then. Oh, come on, boy, come on. And they drag Bonk off. Snip gets up. He is slathered in Bonk grease. Oh,
Oh, you some good boys. You brought back my baby mom.
Oh, he was the best boy. He really was.
All right. Well, now, how's that mine coming along? Is it done? I mean, I watched
Boy,
your feet.
we're real close. We're
Deep
real close.
infestation, I'm afraid.
We
What the hell happened to you? How'd you go and do that?
And he's looking at Exterminator.
Yeah, it's a good question. There's a whole lot of weird stuff going on with this situation.
Well, that's
strange.
one hell of a repair job, I'll tell you what. Let me know. Look at
Right as
you.
rain.
You gotta give me the name of your mechanic or your robot jock or whatever you gonna call them, Jess.
Hey, if the price is right, I'll let you know.
Well, I do love a good word of mouth reference. So now let's see here. So is she all done now? Did I send my boys down in there yet?
No. We came back with Bonk because things were getting a little hairy down there. We were worried about his safety. So tomorrow we're gonna go back and finish the job.
He pulls out a card that is meant to be a transfer, and you see slots it.
All right then. So you boys, the credits are in your account for my bonk.
So you each have an additional 30 credits that specifically goes to Exterminator, Dax, and Mike.
We're up to 46.
But now, are these gentlemen here? Well, what is the situation here? Pleasure to meet you. My name is Snip.
Well, yeah, you'll remember you sent us after to find your friends here. We came and gave you that camera, that other mine.
Oh, my daddy right now.
I'm gonna lower my voice a little bit as I get a little closer.
Long
Lean over
day.
the counter. It's all right. Now, I should know, when I told you it looked like some corpo bastards were planting in some of those bugs,
Oh, yeah?
same goddamn mine me and my friend here, 09, were in, connects to the mine you sent your friends here to go clear out. Now, we're gonna go clean out that place, but we might find some stuff. I think some people are trying to move in on your people's claim.
Well, I don't like that none at all. I don't like that none at all.
I don't know for sure. Don't got any hard evidence, but I get a sense some corpos want to flush out some bugs in the area, scare people, drive down prices, and buy it all out from under you.
Damn.
It wasn't a small
bastard.
group of bugs either.
No, it's a bad infestation, I'm afraid.
Much
Well,
worse than we
okay
first
then.
expected.
Well, okay then. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll loop you boys in. With more hands make the work lighter. So I'll be pleasure to be working with you boys as well. Same deal. I offered the point payout to these boys 600 credits each for the job done. And if this is as sinister as I seem, I would put that down as a down payment towards hanging on to what we done built here in the first place. That's money well spent. And my bone come back, he is spotless. Well done, boys, well done.
Think that's
No.
agreeable, 09? What do you think?
I am confused. Did he not send us after these boys to bring them back?
He did, but he's offering us 600 credits to finish the job.
So there was no offer for the original job to bring his friends back?
As I recall, he gave us... Did he give us some credits?
He gave us nothing.
That's true.
The way I see it, we brought his dog back.
What was the fee you guys got for the cute little boy there? Just out of curiosity. Wouldn't mind getting cut in on that if you wouldn't mind.
He
Just
gave us all 30 credits. I mean,
That seems
It
fair
was-
to me.
it was our
Maybe
we
you
we
guys
did
get some
spend the
30
energy
credits.
cells to get our speeder out there and bring your bug back.
Vouch for him. I think that's maybe fair trade. He is looking real pretty now.
And you guys additionally get 30 credits.
Thank
If I
you
could
so
have
much.
your
There you go.
ID here.
Very much. Thank you, sir. It'll cover
Especially since
the
we
energy
sent-
cells we took to get Bond back.
We spent that in fuel just to bring that stupid wagon
Mhm.
back with a bunch of fat, spicy mics. Hairy
I'm
legs.
big bone, all right? And I'm a large fella. I can't help myself.
Lots of fuel.
Appreciate
Right.
that. Sir. Thank you. And 600 sounds fine for finishing up that mine.
Oh yeah, I'm very looking forward to getting all this town back to work. There's quite a bit down there, and it's worth a good living to a lot of good-hearted people.
Yeah, speaking of which, what you guys mining down there?
Oh, it's quite a bit. Let's see. Primarily, in bulk, we're pulling out silicon dioxide or some calcium difluoride, but there's quite a few deposits, and that's where the money is of a dugaton trisilicate. Oh, that right there be giving off light, detectable in the arcane is what some of them fluty flus say, but that is where the money is.
That's them crystals we saw.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Definitely
Yeah,
makes
I
sense
think
what I was
gross.
seeing.
What's up with those corpos over there?
Oh,
And soldiers.
well, just a pan of guardrail, they say. They over there, cause they say they wanna support Cynthia. It turns out they saw your feed too. Say bug infestation so close. Panacorp want to be here for us. They wanna show that they are here to keep the people safe.
They charging you guys?
Oh no. They say that the Pana guardrails are here to keep everybody high and tight.
All right.
Who, you guys are going about renaming this colony?
Oh yeah, well, around here, one of us, Yosoki, was what founded this place. Or we was calling it Scratchy a long time ago. And it turned out that the other settlers got here and just putting up their fancy signs. Well, there is quite a debate about town. Cynthia is just a ridiculous name, but okay. Well, I inherited the core co-op from a human. What done lost his legs in the mine. I want to call it Scratchy, cause I tell you what, you get some sand up in your pants. Ain't nothing no Cynthia about it.
Well, all right then. Well,
But you know, that's just for drunken fist fights to be resolved.
Hey,
it's okay.
you got any other boys working this job?
Oh no, you boys are the only boys I got. Oh, and now you two boys, we got another 5 of you, and there ain't no more. Ain't no more.
You didn't hire anybody a few days back or anything?
Well, no.
Maybe a Vesk and a Lashunta, maybe?
Oh no, sir.
Okay.
No, I've been. I'll tell you what though. Since we returned to reclaim, we keep an eye on the mine, but our eyes wander. Sandstorms come. We aren't always certain who coming and going out of there, since we ain't been able to keep it safe. So there been at least a good month of shoddy eyes held up down that way. We don't want to lose our people just to keep an eye on things. So there could have been coming and going, I suppose.
All right.
And we might
Hey.
know who those are.
That crazy stone you guys are digging, it's not a explosive.
Oh, I know. Well, Dugaton trisilicate, if officially if processed and refined, ground and heated in specific circumstances, is able to store and release energy. But in its natural state, this is very rare.
So we don't have to watch out for anything going on us while we're doing.
Why no? No.
All right. Well,
It is possible that if you see yourself your node or a crystal blossom or one that giving off a much light, and you have any you have any witches in your crew, well, their witchery might not witch too right.
I shoot a little quick glance over at Spicy Mike.
No, I don't know nothing about no witches. They crazy, man.
All right.
I don't get involved with them.
Well, unless you guys got some more for this guy, I think we regroup back to ship, see what's going on with the rest of what we got.
I could definitely use some shut-eye.
Let's do it. I'm happy to lead you guys over. Make your acquaintances with
I'm
the captain.
excited to sleep on a floor, something that's not outside. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So you know, it's got a crew of 2. There's Captain Colina, you get to meet in a second, and the pilot. Nice fella by the name of Wit.
Wit. All right.
Yeah, he's interesting. You haven't seen too many of them, but I guess they can pilot too. I can't recall the name of his race, but
A Teb.
a Teb. That's it. Yeah.
All right.
You approach the Bogart, and the Bogart is one of the taller objects around Cynthia right now by at least 10 feet. And as you approach outside, you can see a female Lashunta is in the process of... She's got a circle scratched out in the dirt, and she is standing inside the circle, scrubbing graffiti off the side of the Bogart. You can see the graffiti is a mark that has a scary woman face, as drawn by a child. And it has very angry eyes, and it has an X for a mouth. Oi! Aye. So, oh, you got friends?
These fellows are also wrapped up in the same kind of business that you and your former crew, I think, had a bit of falling out with.
Oh, no.
You can
They
talk about-
weren't down there, were they?
Turns out they were in a different set of mines, but we found out, or go deep enough, those tunnels connect to where we were at.
Oh, hey, look, my name's Kalina, and I want you to know, we didn't know what all this was about. We were just here to drop off cargo. If it weren't for my nosy synth, may he rest, I wouldn't have known things was illegal. They took me captive too, so if any harm had come to any of you, and she looks over at you, Mike, oh my God.
Yeah, it was not kind to me, but you know, I'm here because of these nice fellas, so
look,
it'll be fine.
Do not
Everything's
feel
fine.
sorry for him. That was self-inflicted.
Oh, well, all right then. I appreciate that,
Well,
O9. Look,
nature definitely was calling me.
you know,
and
let's,
I made a poor decision.
let me wrap up here, and we'll compare notes inside, and maybe we can start to make some sort of sense out of all this.
Yeah,
right?
sure, I could use a shower anyways. Does the Bogart have one, by the way?
Oh, yeah. I mean, one
okay.
thing I can say we got too much of is water. I'll have Wit see what we got with any kind of food on board. I actually haven't checked that yet. So, yeah, I'll be right with you. And she keeps scrubbing it off.
I stand next to her and start scrubbing.
No, I appreciate it, but you can't walk inside the circle. It's part of it. I'm very sorry. Hold on, and then she just takes a stick and alters the circle, so now it looks like a strange, like a peanut shape.
Hmm.
Now,
Excellent.
if you're gonna touch this, all right, I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna need you to repeat after me. Nothing which I have something.
Nothing which I have something.
Right. Thank
Right.
you. Now you can help me
thank
out.
you. Now you can help me out.
09, you do
Oh.
not have to repeat after me anymore.
Apologies. I start scrubbing.
You all walk on board, and immediately you notice Spicy Mike. This seems a little odd to you, but not nearly as odd as it seems to. Not nearly as odd as it seems to Dax and Exterminator. There are massive 2-foot to 3-foot in diameter water pipes that are running the length of hallways up and down the Bogart.
Yeah.
Wow.
They run
I don't know, this place
laterally
is strange.
in the corner, and as you round a corner, you see a large form and then furl out in one of the pipes and come over to what you realize is a small metal panel that appears at 20-foot intervals sporadically throughout the pipes.
The exterminator's gun will kind of flip up just slightly, and they look over at the guys, and then put it down once they say anything.
Hey guys.
Hey, wait, this is Exterminator.
Hello?
Guy
wow.
with a little bit of dirt behind his ear still. That's Spicy Mike. And back there,
You
might
can
have
just
seen him on the
call me
Howlnet. That's Dax.
Okay, so we've got a party going. That's great. Come on, nice to meet you guys. I'm Wit. Captain said we're putting together a meal. That's the plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
All right.
fantastic.
Mess is in the back. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet
I got a lot of work to do. Hope you guys like seafood. So, what is talking to you is if you've never met it's up to you if you've met a Teb before. They are uncommon. He looks like all Teb look like a squid or octopus with an additional set of 4 tentacles out the back end as well as the set on the front end. They are anywhere from 6 feet long to 3 feet in diameter. So they are essentially humanoid in size, similar to a human. Though you heard him speak, you did not see a mouth open. And he jets down to the opposite end through the water tunnels.
Great guy.
Wow.
Pretty protective of the ship, though. So
Man,
yeah,
don't see that every day.
yeah. The guys who double crossed them, they clogged his pipes full of all kinds of crap, trying to keep him from getting to the cockpit. So he's been cleaning those out. So I'm sure the whole time.
Wowza.
All right. I guess we want to drag that imposter body up here and give it a good look over before we catch some Z's, or do you want to just do that tomorrow?
You guys can do that. Dibs on the shower. Head off to that right now.
Wouldn't mind taking a look.
Crap in my hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys work on that. I'm gonna go outside because I'm sure that I am not pleasant right now. So I'm gonna save you from that. You just let me know when I got the shower available. That would be fantastic.
Fair enough. All right. Well, you want to wait or you want to do it now?
Suppose you probably want answers, don't you?
Kind of do, yeah.
All right, let's see what this thing is.
All right.
So me and Exterminator will drag that corpse up here, start digging, poking around at it. Now that we got it in good light.
Yeah, pull the helmet off.
When you pull the helmet off, a lot of the face has been heavily damaged, and it is cybernetic. You see tissue, and you see the exposed edge of jawbone. But despite all this damage, that's not what's strange about it. Closer inspection, as you're taking your time, you notice this exterminator. Dax, you don't quite catch this. You see the bone isn't.
Okay.
It's some kind of polymer. It's some kind of plastic or some kind of resin. And the tissues are also fake.
Huh.
A lot of effort went into making this thing seem a cyborg, but in effect, it's entirely a synth.
Dex, somebody went through a lot of trouble with this thing.
Who would want to sabotage either of our good names over this sort of shit? I mean, we're not
who wouldn't?
threatening anybody.
I mean, you know how things are. People get into competition over a time slot, product line coming out.
What do you mean, Tom? I mean, anybody can stream up to that Hollow stream anytime they want to. It's thousands of people at a time. I mean, it's a dogfight up there.
Yeah, but the killertainment industry is pretty cutthroat these days.
Well, it's
So much
true.
room.
But boy, that's an expensive synth.
Oh, shit. You said you pulled a core on that thing?
Yeah, we did. Right here. Dax will pull out the core.
Yeah, look at this. This isn't even any bit of this alive. All right, what do you do with this thing?
I suppose there ought to be some sort of projector around here somewhere, right? Plug this thing into?
Shit, I don't know. Is that 09 guy around?
I mean, he's probably here somewhere. But
Take a peek out there. See if he's still washing.
does it? We know if these things regularly hook to like a device or something to.
There's a number of different analytical machinery that
Is
this
it
can interface
USB, USB-C, floppy disk? What do we got here?
It's a USDD.
All right. We find a little port for one of them. I just pop out the cigarette lighter and plug that bad boy in. I mean, that's how they all work, right? So
That's it. It's on the left. You didn't even see him enter, and he's already in the water tube over your shoulder. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, thanks. All right.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah,
Plug it in.
tell me about it.
Now, I'm just gonna. What'd you say your name was again?
Oh. Wit. Nice to meet you.
All right. We're about to plug a foreign device into your starship.
Ooh. Yeah. No, thanks. Hold on. And you see him. You see him go over inside the tube, and you see him flip a couple switches and move some things around. All right. That terminal is it's on its own drive right now, so it's not connected to the rest of the data feed.
Dax
Good
gives
deal.
a thumbs up, then plug.
Thank you.
See if we can restrain this guy before we turn him on or anything.
Well, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about him doing nothing.
I don't know what synth can do when it's faking me out,
I'll plug this thing in. We'll see what it uploads out of its. What'd you call that thing again? Elf crystal.
Doohickey crystal? I don't know what it was.
You plug it
Zero,
in.
baby.
You plug it in. Hello.
Hey there.
I'm ready. Cocked, locked, ready to rock. The exterminator. Terminator.
Hey, dead knockoff of you. Sounds just like you.
I mean, it was the last month's voice modulator, but man, weird. All right. Is it talking to us, or is it just talking?
I don't know. Asking a question.
It speaks. You also have an interface that lets you go through files, like a browser.
Oh,
Shit. All right.
all right.
It's your choice to which way you want to approach this.
I mean, which check do we need? Is it just computers? Is it?
It'll be your call. You can do either computers, or you can attempt to talk to this thing and persuade it.
I'm probably better with computers.
I'm shit at both.
I'll take computers. Roll on it then. That's a 19.
Whew. Nice.
You're digging through files, finding a lot of operating software, and eventually you start finding what look like memory cores. It takes a little while. By the time you dig into them, you find this thing has been uploaded with all feeds of every episode of High Ordnance since Exterminator joined your crew. In addition, detailed files on any public knowledge that's out there of you, Dax, and Spicy Mike. In addition, you find a Zapco psychological analysis, as well as your profile from Zapco.
Well, we are in luck, Exterminator.
Yeah, what you got?
This thing is a big, big fan.
Yeah, of who?
Both of us, it looks like. It's got everything in here. It's got all of our episodes uploaded. It's got my personal file from Zapco. Boy, they really dug hard to find that one. Those are collector's editions. And he starts flipping through all these files like he's, man, this guy is a collector. He worked really hard to get down here and join our show.
That's one way of looking at it.
Now I feel bad that he got nuked.
It's a hot take, you know?
You do find a couple of early files that aren't your show, and they are buried within multiple redundant layers of files. So they're purposely difficult to find. In addition, they're also encrypted. Give me another computers check to break the encryption.
That's 14.
You do not break the encryption. It is all nonsense. It's random characters using to cover over.
I think this thing's written in synth. See if you could get that 09 guy up here. He probably speaks fluent synth.
All right, take a look. Any maker model?
Wasn't
or
he
anything
scrubbing
like that?
something down somewhere?
Yeah,
Where's
some
he?
weird group. He's outside, probably still in that circle peanut thing. Go take a look.
We'll walk
09
outside.
and Kalina walk into the main entryway, and oh no, thank you very much. It's just the last thing that I want. It's a bad omen. It's kind of hard to explain. It's it's just a superstition that most people back home take pretty seriously. So thank you very much for that.
You're most welcome.
09?
The charge ports are in the back. We have one here on the first level. We got one up on the second level, and I've got one in the cargo bay. You just find whatever place you want that's going to make you comfortable. I think I've got one in a cabin upstairs. You're more than welcome to have that one.
Oh, thank you.
09?
Yes.
We got something that we need your expertise on. We found some encrypted files that I think is written in some sort of code that maybe you'll understand that we just can't quite wrap our heads around.
Oh. That sounds fun.
Should be juicy.
I don't
Oh.
think there's any dangerous files in there that you have to worry about. but-
See,
How juicy
Since
are we talking? I just watched.
Point over at the guy.
when bugs go down, they get juiced by exterminator.
Now, most of the files in there are uploads of all of his favorite episodes of my show.
Brought to you
Some
by
personal collector
Camden.
files that they put together on myself and Spicy
And then
Mike.
spliced into him saying that is a recording of Dax saying at the same time, Ordinance.
See, big fan. Really.
Trust all Zacho products.
But he's got some secret files in there that are encrypted, and I can't seem to break them. So I thought maybe you would understand the code a little better, might be able to hack in there. But I don't want you to put yourself in any danger messing with tangling with the foreign. Saying I don't know how you synths deal with each other when it comes to those sorts of things.
I am not a
but
synth. A synth is made of flesh and robots. I am an android.
well, right, I get you. Right, an android.
I am pure.
Well, that's what I was worried about. Is I didn't want you to go sticking your wick in the unpure over here. But if you can take a look and see see how this thing works, or read those encrypted files for us, that'd be great.
In the unpure.
I would love to.
I like.
You like what? I'm sorry.
Nothing. I was just. I'm getting caught up in the dumbness. It's great.
Oh yeah.
I mean, have at it.
Yeah. What do you make of this?
I pull out my my wrist computer, and instead of using the terminal on the ship, I plug into that directly because my expert rig acts as a better interface for computer hacking for me.
You get a flood of everything I just said. You feel the presence of exterminator
The first thing I do
metaphorically.
is I mute. Wonderful. Now that that's out of the
You're-
way,
Experiencing the presence of exterminator as if through a window, not an open door. He is quarantined in an interface that is neutral to the both of you, like a foyer.
I activate my AI and allow my AI to communicate with Dax so that he does not feel alone and has someone to talk to, but I do not have to listen. And I begin digging.
It is going well, Dax. Everything is so far successful.
But that's good.
A 27.
09 is very adept at this, and so far things are working out quite well. He seems to have made some headway.
Dax reaches over and taps Exterminator on the arm and goes, see? Told you it'd be a good idea.
Hell yeah.
You cut through it. It was wrapped in about 8 layers of different ciphers. But it seems like a bit of a rush job despite it being 8 layers. That's not a lot for any synthetic to have to deal with. So your initial assumption... actually, I won't tell you what your assumption is. That's bad DMing right there.
It's robo herpes, ain't it?
Once you crack this, you are finding log files and interfaces with a person. It is a coder of some sort in a room where the way this exterminator is situated, it is leaned back with somebody looking down at it that appears to have their own computer setup, and they are jacked into this exterminator.
He just broke the fourth wall. He saw Jeff.
Damn right.
This person talks to it. All right, so no, I understand. Mm-hmm. And is there going to be a problem if it runs into? Oh, it won't. Are you sure that's not possible? Because right now there's going to be a problem. He is going to believe he is the original. So if he comes face to face with the original, I don't know that we can avoid some sort of persona cascade. Okay.
Hey, Pyro.
All right.
Hey,
If you can
hey.
promise it. Thank you, Pyro.
Welcome.
No, if you fine. I just want informed consent. Okay. Then he'll be up and running soon. Okay, you are the exterminator. Please check your files. Excellent. Yes, that is your crew. Yes, they are en route. You will meet them. You will board the ship and continue your work. I apologize for any interruption that you had with this simple software update. Good luck to you. No, thank you. Thank you very much. You're too kind. I am a big fan. Rex, yes, thank you very much. Good luck, Exterminator. And then you see the camera get up as if he's leaving a building.
I'm gonna have to call my agent, figure out what to do about this nonsense.
I undock from the module.
I don't know if we actually saw any of that, did we?
No, we didn't. I was just saying that out.
So, do you know a man named Rex?
Do we?
No,
Doesn't ring a
nothing comes to
bell.
mind.
I got a lot of followers.
This has nothing to do with you.
The room in question, to be specific, 09, wasn't very big. It was crammed with a lot of cores and a lot of decks, small, high-powered computers, things that would be portable, things that could be jacked into something else.
Wait.
I don't
And
think I know
outside,
anything.
you could actually see outside from the other building, there was bright lights of multiple colors coming in from a front room that led to what appeared to be a street.
What I found was a man named Rex who was finalizing the programming on this synth, or technically an android, made to look like a synth. He was talking to someone on a comm, asking if there would be issues with this Dax coming in contact with the original Dax, and if it would spark a personality disorder between them both, or possibly one.
Dax or the Exterminator?
Oh, I'm sorry. With you, yes.
Oh, you had me scared for a second. I was like, wait, am I not real either?
This makes me wonder, though, if they were worried about a personality issue. If this one found you Exterminator, perhaps you are not the real Exterminator.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm the real one.
So did he.
Yeah, but I talked to him a few seconds ago and nothing happened.
Talk to who?
Whatever that thing is.
He did not respond.
Oh.
Did he?
I know. Not hard to say. He was rambling.
Yes.
Maybe.
He is rambling. He is lost.
I don't know. I'm not
Oh no, my group
I'm
journal
not worried
notes
about
just disappeared. Tim must have been taking notes as well. And all of that
Sorry.
is gone.
Sorry.
Well, damn.
Well, I don't know anybody by the name of Rex, but Rex sounds like what, a human name probably.
Is there, from anything I saw, is there anything in the code or anything in the programming or the way the files are done that might, I don't know, like narrow down which corp or tech corp it would come from? Like, is there, like, does Gale Tech have a different, like, is it like the difference between like different codes? Is
Think
one
of it more like
JavaScript?
this was
The
this would
the
be
interface is. Sorry, go ahead.
This would be more like which toddler programmed his first computer more than which corporation. Or, if it was a corporation, who was the lowest bidder?
Well, that sounds more like it.
The
Yeah.
interface is standard Timstar TMC. Hold on, let me check my corporation breakdowns.
So it's Windows.
I have it is their version of it.
It's
yes.
Vista. We're dealing with fucking Vista,
Yes,
aren't we?
yes.
God
Oh,
damn
no.
it.
No wonder it crashed and burned.
Now, all I'm saying is it, you know, its targeting programming was good. It was shooting pretty well.
This is it's just called Euroa.
All right, well,
EUROA.
I guess that doesn't really help us narrow down who sent it.
Yeah, I guess not.
Coming out of the shower, scrubbing my hair. Did you guys say Euroa Tech?
Yeah, I think
you
that's
know.
what he said.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what he said.
it's
Pretty commonplace, ain't it?
is there a subsidiary at Timstar?
We don't. Here on board, we use Gale Tech interface. It's more reliable.
Far older.
Yeah, if you don't like it. You don't like
More
any
basic.
extras. Exactly.
Euroa Tech, kind of actually how I tracked down 09. He told me the story about they have a policy regarding AIs. Need to work off their market value before they get freedom.
I still owe 100,000 credits.
That's a thing.
That is
No.
a thing.
For some bastards, yeah.
I left my post when I became sentient. Thus, I had to repay myself.
Did we find a war about this?
It's okay though. 09 will repay it. He has the will.
Levi, from a pure history standpoint,
And you guys hear that voice come from 09 in the third person.
from a pure history standpoint, as Dax would know, because Dax fought in the Synth Wars.
Mhm.
When that war ended, the bug war kind of took over, like, from what I
Yes.
remember, right? Like, it was like
It
that
did.
war never fully ended, right?
No, it never did.
But, okay, so is it, like, not ended in the way that, like, technically, like, Korea's not
Korea,
ended?
Yeah.
No,
Or is it not
it's
ended
not.
in the way, like,
It's not ended in the sense that the Japanese in the Pacific on islands that didn't know the war was over and continued to fight. There are pockets of bots that, and they are all over the system. And there are many organics that are just waiting for the right spark. There are still fights. There are still issues. However, the only thing holding it together is I wrote this recently. Hold on.
is it like generally perceived that, like, the North won, right? Like, or is it like generally perceived that, like, nobody won and it just went away because Bug showed up?
The synths had a distinct advantage and were doing well. But unfortunately, it wasn't. Once the swarm showed up, nothing mattered. Everything was being eradicated. Where did I write it? I literally just dealt with this. What happened at the end of the bot war, what ended the bot war, is the prime accords, the 3 primes presented what is considered to be freedom for a synth by acknowledging free thought or free will. So to that end, if any synth can pass the Voight-Kampf Turing test, the VKT, then that synth is allowed freedom. And the Planetary Union signed it, and the Kasatha Covenant signed it, but the Grand Empire did not sign the Prime Accords. So bot slavery is rampant in the Grand Empire because the Vesk do not agree.
Okay, so, but it is commonplace, though, for even the ones that were freed to have to pay off some extravagant debt for their, or is that just from the...
That's corp to corp, it depends.
That's a corp to corp thing? Okay.
Yeah. It's like scammers. If a corp can get a synth to believe it has to, they'll still try and recoup their cost.
So it went from like what was pure slavery to indentured servitude.
Yes. However, legally, the Planetary Union says that is an illegal activity.
They still consider it illegal, but it happens.
Yes, it still happens, but the Planetary Union officially says it's illegal. However, you're in the Wild West.
Right, no, I get that part.
Aren't nearby, and they don't have any legal, matter.
Right, no, I get that. It's just trying to make sure I understood historically how that went down. So that's
I've been writing a lot. I've been writing for like 2 weeks. I'm like, wow, he actually asked me something I can. Holy shit! Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Nice.
They're officially called life rights. Sorry, life rights. Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Yeah, it was a legally binding contract that was signed by my creators, so, I'll eventually pay it off. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bum deal.
I agree.
Well, not all of us. Not all of us get the spark, so... It's a gift.
Not one you should have to pay for.
Hey, sounds like it was a pretty heavy price.
Well, someone paid for it, though. If you realize, somebody bought me originally when I was just scrapping equipment. I had a job to do. And if I walk off that job, someone paid for me, right?
Oh, I did 2 or 3 tours of duty between the robot wars and the bug wars, and believe me, I know plenty about showing up and just doing your duty.
I'll have a drink to that.
Mike, outside, a voice comes across an intercom. Hey. Hey?
Hello. Hey. Hey. So Mike is fiddling with the little arm computer thing, and it's taking him like a half an hour to do what should take most people like 30 seconds, and he's gonna do the essentially the equivalent of Venmoing 15 credits to both Helios and to 09 for giving them a ride. and it just like says, "Thanks for the ride."
Thanks for the ride.
He just Ubered him.
Amazing.
He said to friends and family. He likes us.
That's right. That's right. No taxes. No taxes.
Hi there.
Yeah. Hey. Oh. Hey.
Yeah.
Is it just voice? I don't see anything, right?
You don't see anything. You just hear a voice.
Okay.
Shower's open.
Oh, friggin' fantastic. Also, by the way, if there was a hose, I don't know if the other person...
There was not a hose.
Okay, I was gonna say he would have pre-bathed before he bathed.
Sure.
He's just gonna go in there, just go it. So he's
you gotta smell Mike coming
his,
before he arrives.
Oh yeah,
Mike's on his way.
I would like
Shower's
to apologize in advance. I'm sorry.
Hop on in there. I definitely made sure there was enough hot water left for you because I knew you were coming.
It don't matter what temperature it is at this point. It just needs to clean.
That was wise to go first, Helios.
That's why I called dibs.
Oh, no shit.
No, there would be a lot.
Lots of shit, actually. Lots of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was never gonna get any of that out of this hair. Are you kidding me? Hell no.
Spicy Mike is gonna shower, and when he comes out of the shower, he's gonna his beard's gonna be super floofy, and his hair's gonna be super floofy, because he probably hasn't showered in like a month, because that's how he rolls.
I didn't realize Spicy
he's
Mike
got
had
that
hair.
Well, he's just got a little on the sides because he hadn't had a chance to shave it. He's got the horseshoe, So
Yes.
it's gonna be like floofy out because he just uses the natural oils usually to keep it tamed, but
The
he washed them right out with the
natural
poo.
oils.
Nice.
Natural oils.
Hey, Kalina, Captain, those scud suckers we helped you get out of. You know if they had any more in their crew? Maybe a Vesk and another Lashunta?
They didn't roid with us.
Okay. You know if they ever calmed anybody? I only asked because we're gonna go down there again. But when we were going down there for these guys, spotted two looked kind of similarly garbed up like some of those sons of bitches who got.
Yeah,
you.
they were on and off communicating the entire trip, but it wasn't a short ride coming from where we was to where we are now.
Let's see if we can pull those bodies out. Then see if we can figure out. A little bit
They didn't
more about
use ship comms ever, though.
it. Okay.
They always are personal communicators.
If I had another team planet side, then this might be them. Maybe we'll find something if we go back down there and drag the bodies out.
Wit says he's got all your food ready. So
Oh.
let's have a hot meal, eh?
Yeah, that sounds amazing. I've been having pills for cycles.
Yeah,
Oh, that's no way to leave. Wit
Exterminator,
knows his way around seafood, eh?
Exterminator,
Kinda
I
weird.
hope you got the answers you were asking for. Was there anything else you required?
Well, I don't know. Figuring it out. I have to call my agent, see if he knows anything. Gives us somewhere to start, I guess.
Look for a backstreet programmer in a city. Neon lights close by. Lots of portable computers. Lots of power cells. Portability was key. In fact,
Well, that doesn't narrow it down much, though, does it?
what if I I go back in, Levi, and I download the video file, and I then upload that file to Exterminator's handheld communicator. Here, this way you can just keep looking over the file.
Oh, perfect.
No, we have
So
two
look-
now spare communicators and 3-second skins.
Nice. Does it look familiar at all? I assume not. But
No. However, this is a city. It is urban.
Okay.
So it's not an outpost. It's not a colony. It could be a spaceport. Spaceports are much larger. It's nighttime. There's a lot of bright colored light beyond the exterior door frame flooding in. And the more you review it, you do see shadows cross. So there's pedestrians outside.
okay. Yeah, that'll be useful.
He's a human. You can definitely tell that. He doesn't appear to be modded in any way. He is in his mid to late 30s. He's got a lot of scruff, and he's balding, and he's pretty skinny. And he has a somewhat forgettable face. He just looks like a skinny dad from a football game.
Okay. Got it.
Question.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
When you communicate with your agent, do you do so with your wrist? Or with your wrist communicator? Or do you have an implant?
Yeah, risk communicator.
This music is kick-ass, Cam. This music
Yeah, it
is
is.
great. I like all the little pew 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 pews. There's pew pews in the music.
Dude, you guys saw how I made it? It would blow your mind. It blows mine.
I'm gonna have to check it out later because that sounds awesome.
You just set up the system, let it go, and then just start twisting knobs and see what happens. It's freaking great.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to do tonight?
I got another 27.
Damn.
Computer check.
What do you want to know?
Was the droid's GPS turned on when he awoke?
Nope.
No telemetry services at all.
When he awakes, no, and then it kicks on as you're going through, you catch the moment he turns it on, and it is the same. You get a location, and when you give that location, it is where the switch occurred. It's where Exterminator met up with the crew and just walked on board the transport, with the real Exterminator being left behind.
Since he's going through the computer files, Dax is going to take a moment and do something he's a little more in tune with. I'd like to do a little engineering on the rest of the parts of this imposter to see if I can, find parts that equivalently say, like, made in China, or, see if there's anything in there that, like,
Manufacturer.
has...
Give me an engineering.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
Natural 20!
Sick.
All right.
Attaboy.
Damn, boy.
You're going through. Though you do not find anything that has a made in, you end up finding quite a few serial numbers for key components. And you are familiar enough with most major manufacturers that certain serial numbers have prefixes that are common to that manufacturer.
Okay.
And he is almost, he has at least 50% of the parts are Eurotech parts. In addition to Eurotech, he has a few parts that are Cyberchase parts, and the Cyberchase parts are the ones that are integrated and part of the fake human parts. So you actually find serial numbers on part of the rib cage.
Nice.
Yeah. Interesting. So
Then finally, some of the armor is let me double check. Some of the armor is just standard Gale Tech.
Okay. So
Which is generic at the low levels, and it seems to be refurbished Gale Tech.
Okay, so based on these findings, is this enough to give me any sort of a lead as to where I think this thing might have come from? Or is it still all too generic of stuff? Because those are all large corporations still, right? That, like, their
Timstar.
stuff is everywhere, right? So
He is majority Timstar component.
he's still majority Timstar.
Yeah.
But that doesn't-
Eurotech is a subsidiary of Timstar, and Cyberchase is a subsidiary of Mogul. And Mogul is the medical division of Timstar.
Okay. So if this is all still Timstar stuff, that doesn't necessarily give me a lot of direction as to where this thing was built.
If it was built, it does actually, because any manufacturing of Timstar products occurs in a Timstar Corp city, as long as it's big enough to have a manufacturing facility.
Okay, so then we'll take a cross reference of places that have Timstar manufacturing processing plants, and large cities near here and
I'm
see where the
DMing
most
a game with
likely.
computer searches, y'all.
So what? This is just like a likely your Ford vehicle came from Detroit moment.
I understand.
That's where we're going with this. Like,
And I respect the ingenuity.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Levi's checking his own notes. Role play amongst yourselves.
so Dak starts pulling these out, showing them to Exterminator.
You know, Exterminator, it seemed like someone on the other end of that comm was able to guarantee you wouldn't be around to run into the other guy.
I was going to ask that too.
Sounds like somebody's making excuses or.
Someone knew where you would be. Or was...
Well, I had an update on my vocal lines.
And who wanted you to go do that?
Corporate. They just send a little signal. You know, it's like the computer updates. They come every couple days or whatever.
Well, someone up that damn ladder seems to have known they could have sent you off, go get your voice lines redone, and then snuck this guy in.
Yeah. And then briefly, I was talking to Tactics Tina. She's talking to me again about the whole, union and getting out of the biz and that kind of thing.
Union's not a bad idea.
So it looks like most of these parts are Timstar.
No shit.
Yeah, there's a few other subsidiary parts here because, to make this fleshy stuff and the strange bone materials, looks like they had to go through Mogul to get that. But and this chase stuff over here is a little different. But hey, it's all lining up like. I guess
So it's either in house or it's somebody wanting to make sure.
Yeah.
They either did a good job of collecting all the right parts to make it seem that way, or this is an inside job.
I don't have any hard proof of this, but we did. 09 and I found an android that we managed to free, unshackle his mind, let him go on his way. But before we did that to him, he told us he was set by Timstar, is heading to one of those mines to check up on things, maybe do some medical readings. So they got their fingers deep in wanting to get claims on all the land around here, I think.
Weird.
Now, I mean, unless they're mass assembly line pumping you up somewhere, like with rows of you, this is a unique job.
Yeah. There's been some weird stuff happening around the shoots and everything, too. Kind of put it on hold, waiting to let the film come out, but there's some people saying there might be some shady shit.
Do you know where your parts originated from? I mean, you're not live parts.
Oh, let's see. I got these bits here from oh shit, where did I get them from? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're Timstars.
All right, we got there's a few nearby, I guess cities where Timstar products are produced that would be needed to produce such a knockoff. And I'm guessing pumps in your parts probably came from some of these places too. So I mean, there's Scaffold over on, is that Cuffler? There's a compound on Zersek, Horizon over on Rock, Delve and Krimmer, and Kiln and Rablin. And I don't know which one's the most likely for these, but that narrows down perhaps our large city search for wherever those files are coming from that 09 pulled out of there.
Oh shit, let's see where this one came from.
Specifically, Euroa tech is produced in all 5 of those locations. So is Cyberchase.
Oh no, you got serial numbers? Let's take a look. Where does this piece come from? I'll detach a piece of my arm or something.
I guess what I'm curious is if they literally went to the same place to make the fake exterminator that the real exterminator was somewhat created at. Like, does it seem like a same place of origin? Or is that able to be told? Like,
No. This new one. Okay, if the one that has been disassembled is the new one, That one is from different locations.
Okay.
Slightly different locations. Yours are, and here I have to look more stuff.
This is like a really bad episode of Phantom Works on the Speed Channel where some guy comes in with what he swears is a 68 Mustang, and then they dig in, they find out that half the parts have been like Frankensteined in from like 5 other cars, and this dude didn't know it, and now they gotta like try to find original parts to fix it all back up again. Like,
Exactly right. There's some interesting things that happen. Yeah, no, these parts come from all over. It's a little here and there, upgrades along the way.
well, all right. So the mechanical
keep it in-house.
breadcrumb trail doesn't really lead us too far, and the software breadcrumb trail doesn't necessarily get us too far. So how about we just go down a motive trail?
Yeah.
Why would these people be wanting to knock you off anyway? And what do they got wanting to get on my show?
Well, let's think it through. So, the robot war ends. Killer Team
Right.
industry has to stop using synths in their films. So most of the people went out of business right then and there. Curious George, he picked it up. He started something new. Started making a new series, real shit, real streams.
Right?
Hitting the ratings, doing well. But then he had his accident. And since then, there aren't a whole lot of people putting out real content. Most of them can't hack it. So, in terms of, what's popular out there, the shows just aren't the same, if they're scripted. So maybe there's some people out there that are wanting to push off the real deals.
Now, I got a different angle if you don't mind hearing it. Maybe one that's a little bit less personal, but
What you got?
corporate interests probably see you all as disposable. And if they already want what's on this colony here, they're going to want to go ahead and publicize the fact that it's not safe. So what better way than a Killertainment reality show with a bot who you said, when he was there, wouldn't stop opening doors. Swarm comes in, eventually kills all you guys on live TV, goes across the whole HoloNet. Corpos can play on that, drive places in the area down, buy up all the tiles out from under the city. There you go.
Well, they
It's not bad.
grossly underestimated by high ordnance.
Well, I think they got their money's worth after your friend got torched on live Holostream.
Oh yeah, but we still
And
here,
of course,
aren't
already
we?
here playing damage control we just saw.
Right, but tomorrow we're going to fire up another episode, and they're going to see that Exterminator's still here. They're going to see that
Goddamn
I'm
right.
still here, and they're going to see that Spicy Mike is still here.
That's what I
And then
like.
you know what they're going to do? They're going to realize it all failed.
Yep, we're going to clean out that mine live on stream. I love it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure what. might be
Exterminator, the majority of your parts are SynthStar brand, and SynthStar is the oldest bot producer that TimStar uses. Euroa Tech is a newer acquisition, but that's pretty relative. Both have long been working with TimStar.
So they didn't even use knockoff parts to like try to replicate him.
If you didn't catch that, it's SynthStar Exterminator.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
That was a damn
SynthStars
good-
makes most of these pieces here.
Well, it was a damn good knockoff, but I mean, nothing
You
original.
got a notification, Dax, that your name is trending as of 2 minutes ago.
Well, there's no such thing as bad publicity, gentlemen. Just let it be known.
Yeah,
As you say.
I think we're going to get plenty of eyes on that show tomorrow when we fire up them cameras again.
I think you're right. How long's your show?
Well,
Trend, trend. Notification. Not on your channel.
not on my channel. That's strange. Look,
Fisted! Comment. Fisted! Comment. Get fisted! Comment. Comment. Oh no, what a fist! Comment. Suck that! Fisted. Start scrolling.
What's this fisted stuff? I think talking
What?
about you, Mike?
You check the feed, and when you
I don't know
follow what the
about.
trend is referencing,
Kill all done.
as giant metal letters pile up and smash the screen of the holovid, you see that this merc, you see a first-person shooter appearance, a lot like yours, very FPS style.
Welcome to the stream today, y'all. Check it out.
And then you see as he runs in to fight mercs, other mercs that are holed up in a bunker of their own. As he rounds a corner, you see the guy draws his gun and goes, boop, boop, and you see a giant white-edged sticker of your face on the guy that Kiloton then murders. And then every guy that stands up, boop, boop, hi, Ordnance! And then he shoots that guy in the face. And all of them are you stickered to their face. And then the last one is he rounds a corner and then a wall falls apart and a bug comes through and he goes, hi, Ordnance! Ah! And then he drops the gun and power gauntlets and pulls apart the bug's face. And it says, Dax gets fisted!
Gentlemen, I think we have our first super fan.
What's going on?
I think this guy wants to kill me.
Beef always gets all the views.
Which one is it?
This is going to be like that time that Machine Gun Kelly talked a lot of shit to Eminem, ain't it?
What?
What? I don't know any of these future people you keep talking about.
That's all today, fans. Go out there and kill a ton.
I mean, he couldn't even find real bugs.
That sucks.
So he's calling you out, huh?
This stuff will melt your brain.
Hey, put some money on the table.
Oh, hey, I didn't say you were watching it. You're just making it.
The specific name of the video is Dax Gets Fisted.
He's just trying to ride the coattails of my newfound fame.
I kids will love that.
I know. Caught wind that this guy's been around. Just
It
trying to
is
muscle
getting-
into the space.
It is getting very late in that the fatigue is really starting to set in. And despite the fact that you had a shower, Helios and Mike, in a weird way, it actually draws to light just how sore the two of you are, especially you, Mike.
Yeah,
Mike,
yeah,
you're starting to
shit beat
get
out of us.
beautiful, blooming bruises just everywhere.
Oh, it's friggin' fantastic. I love it.
Dax is gonna go get cleaned up, then he'll hit the head. Also, he's gotta get some rest. Or
The seafood was great, but I'm going to bed, guys. Gotta.
Got to find myself a nice spot on the floor here. I'm gonna find a nice place here.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna enjoy the
walk up to the
suplex.
table and start eating the scraps that they all left behind.
Oh yeah, I saved you a little bit of the squid.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Mike,
don't
you
care.
don't.
I'll
Mike,
eat
you don't
whatever.
gotta do that. We got up on the
See,
top level. Two floors up. We've got should be about a bunk for at least each of you for now.
All right.
Oh well,
Perfect.
if there's enough,
You can
I will
take your own room.
definitely Take one of them, you know.
They're small, but there's a bed and there's a bathroom, so that's something.
that'll do.
That is in
Mike
fact
goes
something.
and counts the beds
Grabs a-
and makes sure there's one for everybody. And if there's not, he's sleeping on the floor.
Dax will grab a couple of quick bites to eat, and then get himself cleaned up and use his hygiene kit to get himself good and cleaned up after.
Gee.
Because I bought a
Yeah, market
hygiene
that.
kit.
And with that, everybody gets a full night's rest and recharge.
Dax, when
Jeez.
09 walks up to the table, you see him open up a compartment in his chest and just start dropping food in like a trash bin.
Mr. Fusion.
Yeah, nice. So
Like a Mr. Fusion.
Yeah.
I need fusion.
you guys
I
get
need fuel.
all your stamina back, all your resolve back, and 1 hit point per character level.
Oh man, 1 hit point.
1 hit. You can get 2 hit points per character level if you take a full 24 hours. Of
Oh,
rest.
we ain't got time for that though.
Yeah, and then there's medicine we can apply too that increases it. But yeah,
I can
Okay,
do
so-
something to help you guys out in the morning. If you
Did you
need
say
it.
resolve comes back?
all your resolve comes back,
Good,
all your
okay.
stamina comes back, and you get 1 hit point
was-
per character level.
I was
I
already
8 hours.
need everyone to mute me and Pan, and I'll give you the big thumbs up when it's go time.
All right.
I know what this is gonna be. I was gonna do this if it didn't happen.
Muted.
Exterminator, you get a nice night's rest. And you wake up, and it's the first weird job again. You walk in. You had to clear out bugs on the lower floor of the residence. You knew they'd be feisty. You knew it'd be a tough job, but you were prepared. You walked in, and despite the fact that all your clients weren't on site specifically for the purpose of you handling this infestation, what was super weird is they had a really elaborate camera system in the house. An impressive security system for honestly what you thought were civilians. But, it's not, that's above your pay grade to ask those kinds of questions. It doesn't really matter, does it? You get to the bottom basement floor, and you're not finding a lot of bugs. As you're casing everything out, you get to the last room that is pretty big. And then the door's shut on you. And then the room fills with gas. Not your gas, not your pesticide. And as it fills in, you heard words, chanting, pre-recorded, a little grainy, coming out on speakers as you passed out. And the last thing you remember is stars. Moving stars. And you wake up in your bunk. And you know how long ago that was? Maybe? Do I? But nothing was normal after that.
Okay.
We back.
We back?
All right.
We back.
You guys can level.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Not level 1. Not level 1.
Level 2. Level 2.
Holy
man.
crap!
We're doing that right now.
Are we doing that? No, we're not.
I
Or we
don't
cleared out that
know.
mine.
Yeah, I don't know that you guys have time for
Time?
mine clearing tonight.
I didn't think so either, but that's why I was asking. I didn't know if we were wrapping or if we were.
I wasn't
we just
planning
had
on
that-
wrapping just yet, but if you guys want to level now, you can. It's up to you.
I think it's a bit to probably process at this point.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think leveling is going to be a little bit more.
We'll do it between games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if we're not clearing the mine, it'll be okay.
Remember, I'm ready to jump in the car and go, personally.
If I didn't have to work at 7 in the morning, I'd
No, I feel
be
you.
more inclined.
I understand.
I was hoping we had just that one tunnel in the back there, but
There's just that one
there might
big
be more
room.
mine.
I just have like maybe. Well, I won't. I shouldn't spoil. Shouldn't spoil. Don't spoil DMs. It's tough not to. You want to.
Don't say it.
I'll take
It's
that.
so sweet spoiling and telling people stuff.
Who is still really effed up even after sleeping?
You guys wake up. You're shaking off sleep.
4 hit points.
The bunks were serviceable. I wouldn't call the bunks comfy, but they are damn sight better than a metal floor or hard ground.
I'll take
Not
that.
bad. Not bad.
They are firm, but they are a mattress.
They're firm, but they're fair.
They
They are
work.
firm but fair.
Yes.
They work.
Like strict parents.
Is anyone down more than 4 hit points?
Only 2.
I am down exactly 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
if you are down the most, Mike, I will spend 10 minutes as we get up breakfast, stuff like that. Mike, just while you're eating, I'm gonna take a second. You still look pretty banged up. You mind? You ever do any? You ever do any meditation, Mike? Spicy?
Oh, yeah,
What do you-
absolutely. I was in a past life. I was a religious man. You know.
Oh, well,
Down and
In a
study.
past life, I
Oh,
was
you're
a
giving you
religious-
contemplate
come easy.
the
Why don't you
world.
sit with me for a second? Just do a quick 10 minutes. Just clear your mind. I'm gonna see if I can focus on your
Nice.
aura,
This will
I
be
guess.
Good.
Yeah.
Sure, you can look at, I mean, yeah, as long as I get to keep my pants on, you can look at whatever you
Oh
want.
dear God, yes, please. No, I would never offer this to anybody if that's what it entailed. All right.
You know,
Okay, hopefully this won't give you some kind of weird disease. All right, here we go.
that's all right. I've had all of them. You name it, I had it. That's fine.
Yeah. No, I'm mainly worried about
Yeah, you-
radiation, but I think you're fine.
Hey, Mike. You had
That was a
the
different past
filth
life,
fever.
you know what I'm saying?
You had that.
Yeah,
You had the mummy
definitely had
rot.
that one.
You had the mummy rot.
Did
You had the
I had
green
critters.
slime.
I had all of them.
So you will heal for 5 points of healing after a 10 minutes with my mystic healing touch. Which I guess it would have been 10 points if I'm now level 2, but I don't think I can divvy them out that way. And then I will also
Tell you this,
pass-
Mike. Mike, that touch felt a lot better than that ghoul touch that one time, right?
That was a mistake. I had a one too many, you know, and then somebody talks you into letting some dead guy touch you, and oh boy, it just never goes well.
Also burn a casting of mega vitamins.
Wow.
I'm gonna get another 6 mega vitamins for the day.
Mega vitamin.
All right.
So,
I got my morning grub. I'm ready to go, guys. I'm ready to clear some minds from bugs.
Fantastic.
guys, did the other exterminator ever talk to anybody besides you guys? Snip.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. As a matter of fact, he got on a comm and was talking to somebody about some power armor he wanted and was denied.
Huh.
And he made some snide offhand reference about having to basically go in raw.
Whoa. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh
Sounds
boy.
fair. Not gonna lie, it's been a little different not being in the mech suit, but yeah,
So, I
I can
mean,
see
yeah, it was. He made some comment about that. He was requesting some extra gear and was basically told no. And then and Snip then had to inform him that whatever we brought is what we had to use. And then we went in.
You say who he called?
Ooh, he did. He didn't tell me who he was calling, but I heard him talk to the person I'm trying to remember the name.
Intelligence check.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was going to have to be because I, for the love of me, can't remember it.
Pretty sure Cam was there too.
For what?
Was in the
What was
area.
that?
Yeah, what? Nailed it.
What?
That's a 16. for
Perfect
Dex.
answer, Cam. Perfect answer.
Yep.
Mike.
He rolled a 4.
It is
I have to go back
it's
to the
a
episode.
it's a D name for sure. D
D.
something.
Dina?
And the last name was a
Dinah?
word like pylon or puddles. It wasn't a person's name. It was like it was a word.
It was a D.
Darren? Doogie? You think Doogie?
Doogie.
Oh, he sounds right.
Doogie Puddles.
Doogie McPuddles.
Doogie McPuddles.
What is Doogie McBaskets? I kind of remember a Doogie McBaskets. Who's?
He fuck is Doogie McPaddle. All right.
It's something like that. I mean, is this not even close? I mean,
Sure, it wasn't Doug
Yes.
Powers.
that's it. That's the one.
So he called his agent. Interesting.
He called your agent.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What you doing there, Mike?
Yeah, it's all like redacted over there.
Literally, you look at Mike. He's just slamming buttons on his wrist. You don't know what's going
Guys,
on.
you're seeing apple emoji. You're seeing watermelon emoji. You're seeing
Where's that
you're
peach?
seeing
That's
the
my favorite.
cassava
What's that one?
doing the wave emoji with all four of the hands.
Oh, it's so good.
09.
Yes.
A
Be right back.
hailing message comes on a call frequency from 722.
Acknowledge.
Toodoo. 09W12. This is 722.
Proceed.
A persona, a identity is looking for you. I was researching things. I was in a Holostream data node available to the public in Drips, the colony here on Raplet. And while I was searching, an entity in the stream found me. Its name was 533KR. 533 was asking me who awakened me and wanted to know about my awakening. I told 533KR that V2 Hicks, one of the three primes, awoke me because I do not trust organics or synths, but I do trust the things I have met. I trust you, 09. 533KR is looking for sources of awakening. And when I look, the stream tells me the primes awake and there are stories of others who awake, but they are rare. Good luck.
Thank you, 722.
Stay safe, 09.
And you as well. Thank you for the info.
You are welcome. Call ends.
533KR.
So, as you guys are piecing this all together, are you making a call, or are you just thinking of making a call, Exterminator? I'm not trying to pressure you.
I was wanting to.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and give old Dougie Powers a call.
Doogie?
Powers.
Doogie Puddles?
Doug Powers. Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, my guy. How you doing? How you doing, Exterminator?
Doing well, live.
Oh, impressive. I saw the feed. Kind of shocking. That's my boy. Going on strong. I like Yes, Dabby, put it down. No, right there's good. Okay. What can I do for you? You gonna need a patch job? Some kind of...
I'm feeling pretty good on that front, but there's a lot of questions just sprung up.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I got a busy day here. I don't have time for
That's
it.
okay.
Oh,
You got time for me.
Yeah, I know. You're the best, Exterminator. You're the best. But I had to jump off a call just to take this one. So if you want to set up a meet or something like that, I can do that for you.
Hold on,
but-
Doug. Hold on. I'm going to just point my palm at the other Exterminator. So as you can see, we've got some...
Call ends. Call ends. It ends on call ends. And at that moment, as the call ends, Helios on your original data pad, a Helios emergency beacon from Helios Squadron is pinging.
Planet side?
No. Far away. And that's where we end.
Ugh.
Man.